Yeah. I know one thing. Biddy Mouth Earth. So they're from Oregon. They're probably one of the up there in terms of like doubles teams, and Oregon definitely known for our doubles teams for sure.
Okay.
Lot of just Earth playing support. Biddy Mouth here. Biddy's probably #1 in Oregon, honestly. He still has that potential. So he does a lot. He does a lot of just like 1v1s, just support. Ooh, nice up smash there. Just like doing his own game, Earth plays a lot of support for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, man. He's definitely playing like he's certainly the best in the business. You can see right there, down smash right to ledge, closing it out. Green team going up right here in a big way. They got to figure out a way to get rid of this Rob, man. Biggie is just going absolutely ham right now. And, you know, it goes back to what you talked about the 2 1v1 thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? His team conversions are clean. But, I mean, in order to get rid of him, you're going to have to see him one-on-one. And I don't know if that's where anybody really wants to be fighting him.
Yeah, it's definitely scary fighting arguably one of the best Robs in the business. You got to work together as a team when you're faced against like this gargantuan player against you.
Okay, good down throw. And the great thing about teaming with the Cloud is that, you know, no matter which way you spin it, if you throw him into a sortie, especially somebody as long as Cloud, there's always going to be a free fall. Oh, great stall there. I love you use the limit blade beam to maneuver around the laser. Very smart. Only so much time off stage to make magic happen.
Oh, I love that conversion off the down tilt into the Rob up tilt. Didn't get too much off of it though.
Wow, just standing in one spot and just tossing out that down. That's like frame 3 or something crazy like that. Why is Rob like this? Rob is not okay. Oh, neither is Wolf, though. Not able to make it back to the ledge. Unfortunately, Mr. Strife all by his lonesome here. This is not a good position to be in. Working with a little bit of raise, but it ain't going to matter, though.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, goodbye. Wow. Wow. What a way to kick this match off. A little late into the game, but you know what, though? We still showed up to the party, and wow.
All right, we got some tats here. Oh, Hot Garbo and Mr. President. Hot Garbo, another Oregon player, actually.
Okay.
Recently, yeah, he used to just be like Wi-Fi, come every so often. Now he's been fiending for these tournaments for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, super dominant, dominant match by BD Earth here.
Yeah, that was a bit of a spanking for game #1. You know, I think there were some shades of some team synergy right there for the blue team. I mean, again, you know, Wolf has some pretty good combo throws, not only just for himself, but also for his teammate, too. And again, team with somebody like a Cloud, I throw, you literally just jump in there and flick the C stick in any direction. You're probably going to hit the opponent. But we didn't see as much of it as we needed to. We just really couldn't break like that 2 1v1 curse that doubles brings. You know, Biggie for sure was like, hey, my teammate's over there, I'm over here, let's run these hands. I'm like, yo, that's not what you want, player.
Yeah, you did not want to be alone with like probably the best player in this match right now. Just stuck in that 1v1.
That's right. Alrighty, game #2. That's not this up. Uh-oh. It might. I hope it doesn't blink for them either.
No, I think that's just us.
So us? Okay.
There we go.
Okay, we're good. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of static right there, but we were in it, man. And unfortunately, we're kind of following a similar narrative to what we've seen in game #1. You know, blue team just really struggling. I mean, as you can see, I believe that's Hot Garbo.
I think that's Mr. No, I think Hot Garbo's the Wolf.
Okay, Hot Garbo's the Wolf. Okay, Mr. President, unfortunately, not able to make it back to the ledge, sadly enough. I will say the blue team does a pretty good job at like staying away from each other. Like one side stays over here, the other side kind of sandwiches the other way. But in sandwiching, though, you also got to make sure you're hitting your opponent. It's not enough to just positionally be there.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're supporting each other. If you're just sandwiching them and just getting hit by the other team, not supporting correctly, you're gonna get lost on the mix-ups.
There it is. Okay. No mix-up needed right there. You know how up special out of shield is going to work for Cloud, man. Good damage, of course. Pretty good at alleviating some pressure. And I feel like it knocks the opponents up like at a good enough angle for your opponent can go for the combo, but wow. Damn, that is unfortunate.
You're not looking super hot for the blue team right now. Oh, we got killed by the Cloud. Finally taking the first stock.
Yeah, finally able to put a little bit of blood, a little bit of skin in the game there, but a little late. That's all right. No back throw at the ledge, very surprisingly there. Okay, does find an opening for the up smash. Still not enough, and this is kind of like just been the bane of their existence. I mean, you know, Earth, of course, phenomenal player, but, you know, it's just the survivability that Biggie is bringing that is just really tearing away at the blue team.
Yeah, as that stock deficit gets, oh no! He's gonna have to take one. Both on the last. Biggie charging the up smash, might as well. At 100, like 60%.
That's right.
So just throw it out.
Okay, I love that. Oh, very smart. I love the way that Biggie's been handling Cloud at the ledge. I mean, just, again, throw him off, down tilt, you know what I'm saying? Keep repositioning. Of course, down tilt's not going to be enough to kill him right away, but keep repositioning him, force him to burn that double jump. A little off the mark there with the Robo Lariat.
2v1 here.
Oh, dear.
It's not looking great. And Cloud, you know, like you were saying, he's a fantastic support character, but these 1v1s, or these 2v1s, not definitely the best at clutching these out for sure.
Unfortunately not. As you can see, he has himself off his feet. No up air there that time. He's going to try to take the platform away with the up smash. Tricky stuff.
All right, just trying to platform camp here. Trying to see if the green team's going to make a mistake here that'll maybe bring this back, but not looking great. Oh, that's it. Nope.
Oh, playing with their food here. Don't play with your food. Cloud is a comeback kid. Oh, but fight as you may. Unfortunately, you will not be coming back right there in game number 2. And I believe that is, yeah, it should just be best. Okay, best of 3. Wow. What a very interesting start right there to kick it off, friends. If you're just tuning in, this is Port Priority number 6. Is Rod, is Everest. And we just had Biggie and Earth close out in a very dominant way versus, I believe that was Mr. President and Hot Garbo. Wow, kind of living up to the tag there. You know what I'm saying? That match was not good.
Damn, Hot Garbo.
Yeah.
Hot Garbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biddy Mouth Earth, they flow together really well.
Sure.
And I think, especially in these early rounds, you know, they can focus more on Biddy Mouth. You know, he's such a good player.
Yeah.
Just focus on those 1v1s. Earth just focus on keeping the other guy out.
Yep.
And those thoughts are just going to be deleted.
They're just disappeared, man. And I think, you know, the good thing about doubles is that it really forces you to sync up with your teammate. Obviously, that's kind of the name of the game. But really, when you look at scenarios like that where Biggie is obviously like the most prolific player on the screen, it's like neither one of us can beat him one-on-one. We have to jump this dude. It's like,
yeah,
it just goes without saying, and we just didn't see enough of that. I mean, we did see them positioned properly enough, like I'm over here, you're over there, let's sandwich them, but you got to actually hit your opponent. And when you don't do that, the other side is going to probably win.
You cannot just watch your teammate just get hit by Biddy, ledge strat forever. You gotta do something there.
Yeah, it also was a little troublesome, too, that both sides were easy to exploit off stage. You know, Cloud really got handled. I mean, just the down tilt, down tilt, down tilt, force a quick up B, boom, you get side B, you're dead. Wolf, of course, is, I mean, you know what you can do to Wolf off stage. Yeah, it ain't hard.
Brandon? Oh, Trident.
Oh, my man, the best photographer in the business?
The best photographer.
I said the best photographer in the business. Okay.
Guy who goes out, takes pictures of you, says, all right, bro, I'll give you this, but you gotta shout me out.
My man, 100 grand. This is going to be a good one here. Yes. You know, we have just, of course, had a lot of weird stuff happen in the past with Port Priority, and so I'm so happy that Port Priority is finally getting its time to shine properly the way it's supposed to. No weird double scheduling, no none of that. Port Priority is coming through in a very major way, friends. So happy that you're all tuned in with us again. It's Rod, it's my friend Everest, and we're just rocking and rolling through doubles.
This is the biggest one yet. Looks like we got an issue with the audio again. I think he's fixing it. But yeah, over 700 people here. The biggest one yet. I think this would be like probably an A tier major, probably.
I believe so, yeah.
So probably one of the first in the PNW. So I'm really excited. Gyromite Scott, you know, has been busting his butt off, just trying to get this as big as possible, and you can see fruits of his labor are paying off. So
yeah, I streamed a couple months ago, like you know, probably last year if I'm keeping it a stack, and I actually had him on my stream, and we talked about just like how Porter's going to be a little bit different than what we've seen in the past installments, and just finally what they're going to be able to implement now that they have the day to themselves. They don't have to share viewership, no none of that weird stuff. So he was very excited, and you know, from there we were like, yo, you know, whatever it is I got to do to support retweets, actually being there, whatever, I'm going to show up, because Port Priority is some major shit. This is good stuff.
It's such a great event. I was, as soon as it got announced, like to put into reference, when it got announced, it almost capped instantly.
I believe it.
Within like an hour, it was almost sold out.
I believe it, bro.
Yeah.
This event is serious.
I was literally in my car in Eugene, just hanging out with people. I'm like, all right, it's about to open up. We all have our phones. I'm like, go.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, super excited for this event. And I'm not sure which teams. I know one's Trident. That DTA just that DTA is crap.
Yeah.
That's
what he plays. I didn't know that's what he played.
Yeah, he plays DK.
Oh wow.
I've played him. I have a DK problem. I've played him a couple times, and it's just like, oh.
DK's not a nice guy.
Yeah.
No, once he gets his hands on you, bad things tend to happen.
You get the ape.
Yeah. Fun to watch, not fun to fight. That's how I look at DK. When I'm commentating, I'm like, yo, this character's amazing. Good lord, what can't this character do? But then when I'm like, get B reverse down beat into a quick grab, I'm like, and here goes the party. It's the party starter. Ahoy, me boy, you just got grabbed by DK.
Worst part of it is that character is bad in the meta. He's bad. So when you lose to it, you're just like.
And according to the Pythagorean theorem, that would make you bad. Now, if A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's the best photographer in the business. Oh, we're in a different pool. Okay, so we're just multiverse jumping. Okay, we're in a different pool now.
That's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, y'all. We're gonna make the best of this. I promise you. Let's get it. I heard some Pyra, I heard some DK. Here's some characters. Let's go ahead and jump into the match here. Let's go ahead and run it as we kick it off right here. Pokemon at Stadium. No surprise. We got double DK action, man. Some ape on ape love. I thought that was forbidden, but I guess it's not.
All right, Samus supporting one DK, Pyra supporting the other. But looks like we got the DKs monkeying around in the corner there.
Yeah, I like the idea of Pyra in doubles. I feel like she's a character that can just really, she can really switch up the flow of the battle, man. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you see a DK grab, you got to stop talking for a second.
Yeah, you got to watch out. When he down throws you there, you want to be careful when you double jump, because he's definitely going to cover with that fair, but the Samus charge shot.
I mean, we speaking about covers. I mean, doesn't get much more covery than charge shot at the ledge. I mean, and that was just a really great setup. I mean, Samus, even away, completely adjacent from the charge shot itself, she could literally just run off and nair DK, and there's nothing DK can do about that. He's just going to have to hold that.
Oh, and something happened to Trident there off stage.
Okay. Gets the grab up throw. Yeah, some very quick and low percent Kung Fu. And it looks like we had a little bit of not exactly sure what the hell just happened right there.
Yeah, I don't know where he went. Two matches going on each side of the stage.
Okay. Oh. Okay, lands with the nair. Yeah, this is two very, very different pace matches, too. I'm glad you brought that up because it felt like at the match, like in the beginning, it felt like just a free for everybody was hitting each other. But now we got like a very aggressive match on one side and a very well thought out match on the other. But whatever the case may be here, yes, I come through with the punch with the armor.
Looks like both teams are opting for the 1v1s here. I don't necessarily agree with that with the yellow team right now. Or the blue team. They're kind of behind. They really need to work together. Trying losing his last stock. You just alone by yourself against Bounty Hunter and Monkey here.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous combination. Yeah, and then rolling at the ledge versus Samus is certainly something you don't ever, either of the Samuses really, but specifically Power Suit Samus. Great start right there. I mean, again, when you see a match like this, you can't help but to, oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Take this off so we don't have any logos on stream. You see a match like that, you just can't help really but to tip your hat at it. I mean, that was just some really good DK gameplay. The fact of the matter is, though, is that I'd like to see more team combos. I think all four characters on the string, obviously because two of them are the same, they all combo very well to each other. Samus has some really great low percent stuff that she probably can't get in doubles because, like, who's going to let their teammate get down thrown forward air, But the fact that she can down throw at that angle opens up the door for her teammate to finish what she started.
Yeah, it's looking like we're seeing the counter pick from blue team, swapping to Bowser. Little Tato here, swapping to Lucina. Doesn't look like they're confident in the DK deal right now. Oh! Nice up smash read by Trident there. Oh. Having some issues with the audio. They'll be taken care of. We can still see the gameplay though.
That's right. And for what it looks mentally sound character, no matter what the format is. I mean, we've seen that, pretty much since her inception in Smash. However, as I say that, man, the yellow team started slowly but surely chisel their way back in. I mean, again, just Samus, she has a rep, for being campy or whatever, but in reality, her normals pretty screwed up in a good way. Like, you don't want to keep trading with Power Suit Samus.
They're very, very good. Blue team finally losing that first stock here. I'm liking how blue team's like positioning themselves. Trident's kind of going in, and Lil Tato here, hanging back, holding center stage. It's working out. Oh, good save.
Trident coming through in a major way. I like that, just tossing her weight around. But this is the issue, again, Samus off stage in these aerials, big characters, you know, hey, on stage it might go one way, off stage Samus definitely has your number.
Okay, barely makes it back there.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for the issues here. I've been working on it right now.
Okay, Triad was able to find a small opening there very quickly. Forward air, of course, you cannot sleep on these platforms forever versus really either of these characters, either of the teams, excuse me. I think they all pressure pretty well from up underneath, but the offstage gameplay, of course, slightly different story. DK once more with the cargo toss off stage.
All right, yeah, blue team definitely not out of it yet here. In these situations, it's kind of smart to focus on the one with the last stock, just because you can force them to steal that second stock from their teammate.
Yeah, that's that subtle pressure, you know what I'm saying? That situational stuff. I like that.
Oh, Lucina might be dead. No double jump there.
Oh, yes, unfortunately, she is went the way of the dinosaurs. Okay, back throw.
Trying it all alone here. Samus holding center stage, just sticking with the ledge trap.
Ooh, okay, great situational awareness. Yeah. I like. Looks like a bit of some sort of something happened there, but it doesn't seem to matter because double the damage, smack dabbed in the middle. Trident sent sky high. A valiant effort nonetheless there from the blue team, but
it was looking a little better with the counter pit there, but yellow team managing to clutch it out, just keep control of the whole game.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. I just both sides. You know, when you get characters like DK and Bowser, it's very easy to just steamroll over the competition. Then it doesn't help that Samus off stage is such a problem.
Right.
You really have to take that. Here, Samus, she wants to fight me one-on-one. Don't engage with her one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? If she wants to stay back and charge shot, let her do that. But do not fight Samus one-on-one, man. Like, just let her do her. And,
doubles, focus on that 2v1.
That's right.
Obvious math, two is better than one right there. So
Very
if
true.
you can focus on that teammate, just focus on getting those team combos,
right.
getting those early stots, works out very well.
That's
It's
right.
a good strategy against a team where one team is just championing it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Two different methods, two different approaches to doubles right there. And I think that's the beauty of doubles, that you get to see a lot more play styles shine through. And, you know, like when you see singles, it's like, yeah, you got one aggressive guy and one campy guy.
Yeah.
But, like, in doubles and crew battles, whatever, you know, there's just a lot more ingredients that really shake out to what it's going to look like in the end. And, again, Samus in doubles, she can be played so many different ways. She can stay back and get campy. She can definitely get her hands dirty. I'm not saying she's not like Joker. You know what I'm saying? She ain't beating you down like that. But if you don't know the Samus matchup, you're going to get your ass kicked.
You're going to be getting hit by every projectile she has in her arsenal.
That is right, my friend. Well, so we got our next four competitors sitting down right here in the hot seat. Again, if you're just tuning in, priority number 6. Cannot believe there are 6 of these things. And this one is the most major, the most official of all of them, man. A lot of people here. Okay, so Biggie Mouth and Earth are getting ready to sit back down onto the hot seat.
Yes. Not sure what round, probably round 2, I'm guessing.
Yeah, doubles looks like it's flying.
Yeah.
I would imagine early doubles at a major, you know, it's a lot of ass kickings up until a certain point.
Yeah, sports stats, we got so many good names here. Elegant, Vitality, a Dark Wizzy, who else? A Mystery, I saw Myron out there. Elegant, actually, this is his second time this year coming to PNW because he came to an Oregon tournament, and he's a big fan of PNW now. I don't know, so he's always down to come, so we were really appreciative of him for that, for sure. But yeah, so many people are coming out supporting this event. Yeah, super excited for what the matches are going to look like.
I am too. This is going to be an awesome time, man. This event feels for the people, by the people, which is, I think, what puts this event kind of in a tier of its own.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, speaking of being in a tier of their own, I mean, we cannot forget about our friend Biggie here. Biggie, with the way they kicked off doubles, was certainly in a tier of their own when they were playing. However, we are a little bit further into the doubles brackets. I would imagine we're going to see it's closer matches. Fingers crossed.
And I believe Slushy and Kasai, 2 really solid players from Eastern Washington. So a little bit of a regional battle here going on.
Oh, god damn! Wow,
taking out both of them with that single downer.
The BOGO got the buy one get one free. That was messed up. Very, very smart stuff. But again, you know, these are 2 characters once more that Biggie finds himself going against that are just easy to beat up on off stage. Of course, Snake can pull some tricks out. He can be reversed. He can grenade. But at the end of the day, you know, you're still a sitting duck.
Yeah, you can see it again. Earth is distracting Kasai here and letting Biggie just trying to bully Snake off stage. Oh, he tries to go for the... Oh,
god damn it, Biggie.
Slushy, he tries to go for that fair off stage, but just gets reversaled on by Biddy. Another down air. Not looking great for the red team. Yet to take the first stock.
Yeah, they have to make some magic happen and quicker. This match is certainly starting to just steamroll out of control. Fortunately, once more, Snake all by his lonesome off stage. F smash to reset the situation. Yes, there's that situational team awareness we need to see. Help, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't have to say I'm in trouble. You should just use your peripherals. I'm in trouble, man.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for your team. We saw the same thing in that first set, Biggie Mouth Earth. You know, when you're not helping your teammate, they're just dying off stage by Biggie's edge guard.
Like a bit of a misinput right there. Looked like I seen a up B come out just a little bit too early. Now, had this been Project M, sure. Go ahead and up B in the neutral for Snake. And this game doesn't quite hit the same. And unfortunately, this is a tale as old as time when it comes to Biggie and Earth. Find the opponent right here, kind of smack dab in the middle of a 2v1. We're gonna have to lean in. Yes, great footwork. Lean into that footwork to try to find some openings.
Looks like they're trying to set up into a grab here. Hopefully a team combo coming up.
Looks like he got a bit of a buffer or something there. That was messed up.
Fortunate SD there by Sai. Again, same game plan, you know? Biddy taking on that one opponent, messing with them off stage. Earth just distracting the other opponent while Biddy just deletes that stock.
Yeah.
And you saw there was moments, you know, to Sai. He had chances to go and help his teammate, but just needs to be more aware of what's going on with Slushy.
You definitely have to, man. You got to, and the thing is, like, with being aware too, like, not even just of both like your opponent's matchups, but also your teammates. Like, how does my teammate fare against, you know, these characters? Like, yes, Snake can beat Rob up. There are some very important areas in the match where, you know, Snake is going to struggle. And wow, no Snake struggling here. It is definitely the Wolf not able to get back to the ledge. Good Lord.
Oh my God, yeah. Man, just, yeah, their Biddy's trying to cheesy stuff as fast as possible, saying, I want to just make it into top 3 too.
Yeah, and damn it, it's working. It's unfortunately working. Nice, a good drift back. Unfortunately, drift ain't good enough. He said, my people are going to need me. Life is a highway. I need to ride it all night long. Got on this bike and dipped.
Yeah, this is not looking great.
Delicious. Okay, go ahead and replenish some of that energy there, that HP, that percent, whatever you want to call it. I love that just at the ledge. Just hold out the command grabbing because there's a good chance they're going to just stand right up into your mouth.
They're moving back and forth. Yeah, that's the type of support you need. You need to move back and forth when your teammate's in trouble. And just Slushy and Kasai here really struggling. Oh, finally taking a stop there. They're sitting at...
Love that. Okay, red team's starting to open up a little bit more with the synergy here. A little late into the game, but you know what, though? They find their groove. Now let's see what they're going to do with it.
I'm sandwiched here. Opportunity here to steal some stats, see what they can do. Okay, oh, they just all the way across the stage.
Oh, I like that. Falls right in with the falling up air. Very smooth stuff.
Okay, dash attack taking it. Yeah, it's looking a little better for red team. Rough start, but yeah, like you said, they're finding their synergy.
Yeah, let's see how they can apply this a little bit better. Of course, it looks like Kasai is working on some borrowed time here. 136% incline. You're going to have to certainly watch yourself versus Yoshi, yes, because everything at this percent is going to take you off stage, but no need to worry. The back air with the bank shot knocks him right off the stage out into the blast zone. Good Lord, Kasai is waking up. Okay, and of course, Wario has that look in his eye. Yes, there it is. Has that look in his eye. Almost makes you wonder why we didn't run this combination in game 1. Up throw, yes, up air, off the mark right here. Yoshi said I got a couple up airs of my own, my friend.
Oh no! It's his teammate, and Kasai's at a percent where he can die to literally anything right now.
Yeah, you sneeze on this guy, he's dead. Oh, he tried to stop it.
Tried, but yeah, throw invincibility. Nothing much you can do about that.
This is not quite out of the realm of possibility as it might seem. I mean, he can still make a big play here, but you're going to have to really like kind of lean into, you know, your air mobility that Wario's just been blessed with. You cannot, for the life of you, trade with either of these two characters. I need to see pure finesse.
Yeah, we got to be really careful here. But you can see, you know, they're covering each other. Earth chasing him in the air, Biggie covering the ground. Just not letting Slushy get anything too easily. But Slushy, he's not going down without a fight.
No, he is not. Okay. Goes for a throw. Right. I love that. Right into the back here. Very, very clean.
Okay. All players at 12% right now. Wario can still. Oh, no. Never
Oh,
mind.
damn.
I thought he was going to make that.
Yeah, it looked good, though. Looked good for a hot second.
Big Earth taking it 2-0. That was a rough start, but they almost brought it all the way back. I'm kind of surprised there.
Yeah, it almost makes you wonder why they didn't run that combination in game one. I feel like it probably could have shook out a little differently, too, had he not, KO'd his teammate.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
That was super unfortunate. Yeah, I like the switch because Snake in disadvantage, he was just getting thrown off by Biddy, just dying to everything, literally everything. Couldn't do much. The Wario has a bit more priority with the air speed, the drift, the combo setups for sure.
Of course, the bike too.
Yeah, a lot more chaos for sure.
Yeah. Snake, when done properly, becomes the most difficult character in the world to kill and fight. I mean, you can't touch him because he just explodes. Can't hit him off stage, because he just knows like the areas to recover, to air dodge, up off the cipher. I mean, there's a lot of tools, but if you don't implement those properly, like, you're gonna just get beat up.
Yeah.
And
and sometimes it's not even implementation in doubles. Do you even get the chance to actually get those setups? And let's see, who we got next? No one yet.
Looks like our next competitors are getting ready to sit down and do their thing, friends. If you like what you're seeing and listening to, be sure to share the Twitch channel. Twitch.tv, BTS Smash. Of course, this team has been doing some great work in the community since day number one, and they're keeping up that tradition right here in a big way. And I think the official hashtag is
Sitsport.
Sitsport.
Yeah,
Sitsport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag Sitsport. Share those clips. We'd like to see them.
Okay.
There's the other streams also, VG Bootcamp. If you're wanting to check out singles, we got.
Is it VG Bootcamp?
I think so.
Or is it? I thought it was.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Satellite Smash.
Satellite Smash.
That was my bad. Satellite Smash. Erase what you just heard me say. Singles going on Satellite Smash. We got. It's really officially a run. All the pools ran at the same time. We got singles, squad shred, and doubles.
Nice.
Running simultaneously. So yeah, definitely check that out. There's an app where you can just watch both streams at the same time. I forgot.
MetaView?
MetaView? Maybe.
No. Midi and Mystery Soul and okay. Orpheus and Flow. Orpheus, that's a Greek name. That's a Orpheus and Eurydice. All right, let's get it, yo.
To know you know the Greek mythology.
Yeah. Every time I hear the name Orpheus, I'm like, it's a very interesting tag. Orpheus is he is a very interesting guy, canonically.
All right, but yeah, Midi. So yeah, Midi Mystery Soul. Mystery Soul won the pre-local last night.
Very nice.
So he's playing hot.
Hell yeah.
Midi, Wi-Fi Warrior, super dominant. Sleeping Giant in Washington has PGR wins. Super happy she's out here playing because she doesn't go out too much. So yeah. I'm really excited to see what she can do at this event for sure.
Okay. I'm very excited as well. This should be a great match. I hear them at the character select screen getting their controls and everything set into place. Friends, be sure to put your seatbelt on. Doubles, of course, is certainly cooking up as we move further and further through bracket. I know we are jumping from pools to pools, just trying to grab some of the best of the best. So as long as you're tuned in here, you're only going to see the best matches. Okay. Damn, cannot have enough water in the morning time. Can't stress that enough.
Stay hydrated at these events.
Okay. So Orpheus and Flo got here through a DQ.
Take that as you will. Take that as you will.
That's right. All right, y'all, let's get it. Game number one, Incineroar Hero. Wow, that's damn it.
Okay, well, we know Midi's Pac-Man Soul is Incineroar, and Orpheus Flow have their tags labeled on the character, so that's all good. Okay.
All right, well, we're going to jump right into this, man. As this match kicks off, yes, I was going to say, shields
break.
are getting ready to get broken here pretty soon. You're letting Incineroar press one too many buttons up close, you're in some trouble. Oh, great reflect.
Well, Midi go off the side, going for an edge guard. Oh, catches the two-frame with the nair. And that's a dead Palutena. These stats are gone.
Yeah, Midi, of course, one of the best Pac-Man players in the business.
And Orpheus already dead, too. And it's been less than a minute. Blue team almost on their last thoughts. Oh,
okay, finally able to even the playing field ever so slightly. But yes, the blue team, unfortunately, just has not found an answer to stop the bleeding yet. And it's really going to have to come down to, like, positioning. I feel like when you team with a character like Hero, yes, I mean, he can throw down, but you have to let Hero be Hero, which is tough because you have to disengage from him. And sometimes you go for a team, throw. He's just not ready because he's still getting his stuff in order. Yeah, Palutena is really going to have to, like, really, kind of carry the ship here.
Yeah, you got to let Hero get set up, get that Accelerado, Psych Up, all those buffs, and just let him play support for you. Okay.
Incineroar, wow.
Oh, caught that. Oh!
Getting real mean at the ledge right here. Mystery Souls. No mystery what's happening to you off stage. All right, you're getting beat down.
Yeah, loving those two frames with the nair, just dropping ledge, covering the ledge grab. Okay.
Very smart. Of course, Midi always looking for something fantastic, something out of the box here. Oh, great shield. Oh, no!
Just making its way slowly across the stage. Luckily, no one gets hit there.
Okay, I like that. Yes, a Alolan whip right there. And this match, again, still looking pretty bad right now. Unfortunately, Hero leaving the building. Orpheus and Flow, not the strongest showing here for game one. Midi and Mystery Soul just really steamrolled there.
Totally just controlled the pace of the match. I mean, it was hard to follow. That was so dominant. They just kept moving, just covering everything. Like, blue team just looked really lost there.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah, Pac-Man, Incineroar, honestly, two pretty slowed characters that you just don't want to get in on you. They've got blue team really needs to control the pace better here.
Yeah, when I think of these two characters on paper, I'm like, doubles? I mean, Pac-Man can combo pretty well. They can start a combo really well, too. But when I just think of, like, KOing, it's like, yes, Pac-Man can do that, but there's some long setup that the other side's probably not going to let them do.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. So Mystery Soul is really going to have to lean into that sheer strength when the percents get high, just to throw that weight around a little bit. Alrighty, well, pick it off right there. Another layer just to put some quick damage on board. I love that. Always, hey, Orpheus with the reflect to kick it off. And I think that's a good way to just kind of, chop away at what Midi can certainly do.
Yeah, Flow going Fots this time. Maybe trying to speed up the pace a little, feeling like they were kind of outpaced on the last set.
Oh, yeah. Which is even strange to say, too, because, again, Pac-Man and Incineroar are not the quickest characters in the world, but when they are always there to back each other up with the combos, they feel fast as hell. Speaking of fast, blue team stocks right here falling pretty quickly. Very clean stuff.
What a good combo. Good team combo by red team there. Even though she hit Soul with that bell, was still able to follow up on the other team.
That's right.
Oh, that's a dead Hero.
Yeah, Hero, unfortunately. Oh, no, still able to make it back. Yes, and Midi, she's able to make it back as well. Great offstage gameplay. Great. Stinky. Yeah, you're. Oh, not quite. I would have thought they would have maybe rolled the opposite direction, did it that way, but obviously you don't have very much time.
Although that's fair to take it with the Psych Up or the natural he had right there.
All right, gets the bell in hand. Yes, gets the reflect, and I love this. Using the reflect just to kind of, again, pretty much cut away a half of Midi's neutral. I'm sure, she obviously doesn't need all the, the projectiles to get the combo started, but of course, it's certainly a good starter. When you take that away from her, it's going to really force her to think a little differently. Great downer at the ledge.
Take it. Yeah, blue team, they were looking pretty good there. Like we were talking about before, just letting Hero set up, Flow just controlling ledge there. But unfortunately not able to take a stock, losing their own. Now sitting on their last legs. Now looking great for blue team over here.
All right.
Midi just
the match is starting to fly here. Unfortunately, red team still in a good position. Yes, Alolan whip, and yes, still able to make it back, but it looks like, unfortunately, his untiming demise came at the hands of Midi there.
Catches her teammate instead. Still holding on to her first stop, though. Nice, clean edge guard by Midi. Got a Hero alone, and the down air, gonna take it.
Okay.
Yeah. Midi just sitting on that first stop that entire set. Soul just taking all the risk for her. I mean, when you got a Pac-Man, that's such a good starting character for sure.
I agree, and it's really tough for characters like Fox. Like, even if like you do have good situational awareness and like you're just aware of where your teammate is, sometimes Pac-Man can just take your opponent or take your teammate in areas of the match where you can't get to them. You know, so you just once you're starting to get like nared and stuff like way out into the blast zone, it's like Fox is done. No, don't even come out here.
Yeah, I can't even go up there. Even in the air with the Gallagher combos, like you saw Mitty just taking people off the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just super good showing by Mitty. She's really known for those combos for sure.
Yeah, I commentated some of her matches for the first time at it was an online event, and then she also did really well at the Smash World Tour when we were covering this region, and I was like, yeah, she might be my favorite Pac-Man. She's really good. I mean, I'm a firm believer that with enough more skin in the game, a couple years from now, she might be the best in the world. Obviously, I still think T is the best, but she's definitely right there. She is absolutely a monster.
Yeah, definitely. So, she is a sleeping giant, that is for sure, in the state of Washington. Yeah, so many of the Washington players just want her to come out, but I don't know. I think she has trouble traveling, but I'm not sure exactly the reason. But definitely really excited, especially for singles. I think she's going to make a monster run.
She's going to do very, very well. Yeah, she's going to I don't know how many people like to place bets on brackets, but, if you don't place her correctly, you're going to lose a lot of money. Yeah, you're going to lose a shit ton of money. Alrighty, next 4 competitors sitting down here. This is going to be awesome.
Mitty backing in. Okay. Mitty, Soul, and then I think that's Codex.
Okay.
Codex is Frag.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then I commentated some of Codex's matches as well at the World Tour.
Oh, yeah.
The Robin, right?
Robin, yeah.
Yes, Robin.
Actually, he was from Alaska. I think he was #1 there.
Oh, wow.
And now he moved to Oregon. And I was talking to him the other day. He lives in Vancouver, Washington. He was telling me, because Vancouver is really close to Oregon.
Yep.
And he was telling me, like, my goal is to be #1 in Washington and Oregon. And
really?
Like, damn, bro. A little it's going to be tough, but we'll see if you can do it. But definitely not a player you want to sleep on at all. But we'll see how he can fare against arguably 2 of the best players in Washington right now. Soul coming hot off an Orbiter win.
Yeah.
Over so many.
It's a lot of momentum.
Top Washington players, top players from out of region too. Such a good run by him.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much momentum, I would imagine, for the opponents, but we'll see. I mean, it's not easy to win in this region, too. You guys have a lot of killers here.
Yeah.
So I think, when you hear that somebody of this caliber is won, you're like, all right, let's probably keep a close eye on them.
Yeah. The scary part about Washington is they have like 10 really good players who just only lose to each other.
Yeah.
And it's like all player matches. Like you look at a bracket path, you can look at any of those like top 10 and be like, any of them could win the tournament. It just depends on who they're running into.
That's right.
And we saw last night. Do you know H4DS Pikachu?
I feel like I do. I might.
You might know him. But yeah, he plays Pikachu and he's negative against Mystery Soul, but he does really well against Motzi.
That's so weird.
And he had to play. So H4 beat Motzi in losers finals, lost to Mystery Soul and Grands. So it's like a lot of like player matchups.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. I like that though. I mean, it also just kind of puts them in the caliber of their own, like just letting them know like they're kind of a cut above the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the elite club, homies. Got to fight hard to get here.
Yeah, but we'll see how Kodats and was it Frag?
I believe so.
Okay.
All right.
They can hold up against these 2 top-tier players.
All righty. Bayonetta and Robin right here to kick off this match. Now, again, if you've been watching the Smash World Tour, then you should be very well aware of what Codex can do. Bit of a cold start right there. Not a lot of percent, though, which is actually okay. That's kind of the beauty of fighting against a Pac-Man. Like, yes, these aerial combos are very annoying, but, they don't do as much as some of the other characters in the game, so I'm all right.
Right, and it doubles sometimes, even though you don't do that much percent, just getting that positioning, that stage control, getting those chances for the 2v1 combos going to be really important in these doubles matches.
That's right. Oh, the triple fire, you got to be kidding me. Into the up air. Codex right here tapping into some different energy. Can't ignore the fact that we have a Bayonetta. I mean, we don't really get to see this character quite as much, especially not in doubles. Okay, yes, very smart to hold shield right there. The actual grab animation hitbox is enough to kind of screw you up.
Yeah, that dash attack keeping it. Yeah, I'm really liking how Kodets and Fraud are positioning themselves. Kodets kind of holding that wall, Fraud kind of hanging back looking for those openings, but right now, Soul and Midi having all the control in the match, having all that momentum.
Ooh, I love that, yeah. A lot of momentum being applied here properly. Finally getting the stock taken off of Mystery Soul. Not even too late either. Blue team still relatively fresh. The thing is, though, is that Bayonetta, you know, oh, wow, that's, ooh, God, she cannot handle that at the ledge. Think about Bayonetta, of course, she's a setup character, you know, when it comes to her combos. You know, she has some pretty straight, strong hits, but for the most part, there's a series of things that needs to happen before you die. And I think a good way to alleviate that, lean into Codex. You put the percent on, I'll take the stock. Oh, my God. Another one.
Oh, the F smash. Not able to save his teammate Codex. Losing his second subject as well. Midi's still hanging on to her first. Again, we're seeing this Pac-Man just holding on to the stops. Really hard to, Pac-Man just like a wall character, really hard to steal these stops in doubles. They're doing their job correctly.
Yeah, you know, kind of tapping into that Wii Fit trainer type of mindset too, where they just spend so much time off stage, don't even want to engage. Like, okay, well, you're out there, let's go jump your teammate. But it's like, yeah, we've jumped all 3 of their stocks, but you still got 3 of yours, so.
Oh, nice team combo. Not quite going to take the stock. Soul going off stage. Oh, that was a unfortunate spot to be in. The downer taking that.
Yeah, double downer right there. Double dare. Unfortunately, right there, Codex not able to make it back. Now, that was a really great start right there from Midi and Mystery Soul. But I would imagine that, you know, Frog and Codex just needed a game to kind of shake the rust off. I've seen both of these two play, and they're pretty damn good.
Yeah. The start was looking really well. Actually, they were holding their ground. They were holding their part of the stage, getting their combos in. But they just slowly, like, Mystery Soul and Midi, they're just not, they just don't lose that, what's the word? They don't lose that control, that focus of the game.
Yep.
And like once you slip up just once, it just steamrolls right over into their favor.
Alrighty, game number 2 here. A bit of a butt kicking there for game 1, but let's see how we adjust. Okay, looks like we're going to allow Rob and Codex, just kind of set up shop. It's really good stuff. Oh my God, definitely don't want to get hit with too many more of those though.
I love that little fair by Midi, just sending Codex off stage and then coming back, keeping Frog away as well.
Okay, goes for the up throw. Now this is good stuff. I mean, really utilizing these platforms. That's one thing I love about watching Midi play, that she just knows how to get the most bang for her buck with her hits.
Ooh. Little belly flop there, taking the first stock.
No back air? Okay, actually gonna go for a second witch twist. And this is the 1v1 classic. It's just, wow, my teammate needs help, but I'm so busy beating this person up right here that Codex was able to have their way with Mystery Soul.
I just watching like the 2 1v1s, but we just each have a separate match to commentate.
Right.
Codex sending those projectiles, trying to pressure on Fraud. Again, we saw the same situation the last set. Codex just throwing, pressuring with the projectiles. Oh, the Fraud getting caught in the throw. Not looking great for blue team. Still trying to bring this back, but they gotta figure out how to deal with Midi.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're still able to side B back to the ledge. Uh-oh. Yeah, very good stuff. I mean, once more, just the off-stage awareness from Midi is just so damn good here. Still a good spot right here for the blue team to be in. Nair out of shield, gets the back throw. Yes, there it is. I love that from Incineroar. Goes for like the fail Alolan whip just to kind of gimp you off stage.
Yeah, man. Midi, he's not even breaking a sweat here. She's hanging on. Oh! Oh, takes out his teammate on accident.
Not good.
Midi's just hanging in there. Yeah, when you're on your last stock and that other teammate still has their 3 stocks, it's just a huge mental blow. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Now this is actually an okay spot to be in. Now if they can make quick work, here, Mystery Soul. Then of course they're gonna have to force the share stock. Very smart. Gets the Nosferatu back row. Yes.
A good spot here for them.
Midi coming through expeditiously. Like, hold up a minute. That's my teammate. Don't touch him.
Oh, goes in deal. Oh no! Oh, okay, that was Soul.
Yep. And like I said, the immediate share stock here. Now, Midi, of course, highest percent. This is still okay, though, just because of how well she plays.
Both at the top. Okay, that's not going to work out.
Drops the leg, too. We're starting to see Frog get a little more aggressive.
Putting the pressure on. Kodet's sitting only at 38%. He can focus a lot on Soul now. Midi has to be really careful about how she approaches. Just sitting at that 119.
Uh-huh. Putting some quick percent on. This is very scary because, you know, your opponent, or your teammate, excuse me, gets taken up to the sky by Bayonetta. Most characters can't do anything about that when she goes that high. Meanwhile, you're focused on Bayonetta. Now you got Kodak standing and charging up shop in the corner. It's like, damn.
Tries to grab there.
Okay, oh, trying to space out the forward. Now this is very, very tense. But layered at the ledge, yes. My arms are blue here. You can't touch me.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
wow.
She was stuck in it. Yeah. That was, I think Kodet's got caught by that down smash while Midi was going for it, punishing with the bell. That was super good recognition by Midi.
Yeah, very, very smart stuff. I was just really starting to kind of steamroll away from him. I felt like, you know, you get this stock taken off of Mystery Soul, you can get this one off of, you know, Midi and kind of force her into a spot that she really hasn't really had to play from, which is not just behind for the sake of the set, but really just in terms of stock. She's always been a stock tank. But, you know what I'm saying, you put her on that last stock in that dark red percent, now forces her a little bit out of character. And so I like that there from the blue team. And then we also seen Frog just become a little bit more aggressive, a lot more down airs, a lot more just, I'm really trying to hit you with my meteor options, but sadly enough, it still was not enough right there.
Yeah, they were slowly bringing that back.
Yeah.
They almost did. Unfortunately, I think Kodet's, he could have made that back. I think he accidentally tried to punish Midi for going for that down smash, but got a little too greedy there. Unfortunately, lost a set because of it. But not sure where we're at. I think we're nearing the. No, we still have half an hour.
Yeah, we still got some more people in dubs here, friends. Yes, again, you're just tuned in. Port priority number 6. Here we are, Pacific Northwest. It's Rod, it's Everest, and we're just getting through doubles the quickest way we know how, which is to commentate it. TOing, of course, is just really great. We're getting these matches just going. I'm not exactly sure who we looks like we got some competitors. Here they are.
I think I see. Well, okay, it's PokePen, but his tag is Joe right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but obviously PG Stats, you know, they do the map of all the tournament winners.
Yes, sir.
At one point, I don't know why, he changed his tag to Send, like Bestness Send. And there were 2 sends on the map.
What?
And they had to edit it like with quotes like send.
Yeah.
Because PokePen over here just changed his tag to that.
God damn it.
And now at Port Priority, he's repping the tag Joe.
Okay.
Don't fall for the bait.
Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, well.
And,
no.
I don't recognize the other 2 players, but I feel like I should. I'm not sure, though.
All right, well, we will definitely figure it out along the way. In the meantime, our 4 competitors are definitely here. They're going to get locked in and get their controls and stuff all set into place, friends. Again, this is doubles. This is kind of like the precursor. I know there's some squad strike going on as well, too, but, you know, you're kind of getting like that sample of what, you know, singles is going to be tomorrow, because singles is going to be intense.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
They're running all of that in one day, right? Or are they starting some singles tonight?
Oh, singles is coming. Oh, pools is coming today. Top cuts, top 128.
It's tomorrow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Singles,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you're looking to watch singles, check out Satellite Smash. Definitely don't miss out doubles, though. We got some hot sets going on.
Yeah, be sure you're multi-streaming this thing up, man. All right.
Yeah, I was looking at those projected matches for tomorrow.
Yeah, looking pretty crazy.
Yeah, not just even like that top heavy, even those like fringe like top players, you know, those like hidden bosses. It's gonna be crazy to see like how PNW does against all this outer region talent.
Oh wow.
I'm honestly, as someone who's like living in PNW, like hyping up all these players in my region, it's just I'm gonna be screaming my ass off.
As you should. As you should, my friend. Need to hype your people up.
For sure.
All right. Looks like we are almost just about ready.
And how are you enjoying the PNW, my friend, Rod?
This is cool. This is my second time here. First time was Don't Park on the Grass. Yep. And then
It's been a while then.
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. That was like the first big event for Ultimate. But yeah, it's definitely been a while. But I like this region. It's really fun, really beautiful place. A little colder than I expected it to be, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I did bring a coat, so you know what I'm saying. I'm cool.
Gotta be prepared.
But no, all jokes aside, I'm having a really good time. Excited to get out and about and traverse the town, have some good food here pretty soon. I don't have another block till very late tonight, so very excited for that.
For sure, man. Glad to have you here. Glad
Yeah.
to have all the talent here.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys accept us with open arms. For sure.
For sure. We definitely appreciate anyone who comes here, shows their support for our region.
Oh yeah. So yeah, hard area to not support. I mean, you guys just do great work. Just like how these 4 competitors are going to get ready to do here. Great work indeed.
Okay, it says send there, but it's Joe, aka Pokepen. The bracket. Okay.
All right, well, we'll take it. We will definitely take it for now. This match, wow, very interesting combination of characters. So first, Double Falcons, you know, they're definitely here for a good time, not a long time. And then you look at the other side, you got Roy, of course, a character that's kind of risen to prominence within the last so many weeks. But then also, Zombie? What the?
Yeah, I have not seen this team. Oh, wait, I lied. I have seen this team dynamic because I've done it before. Yeah, Steve needs to spend a lot of time just getting his resources. Roy kind of just playing support, letting Steve get those really insane combos. You see all those Twitter clips, but the Falcon team just overwhelming them with the pressure right now.
Yeah. Now, we talk about survivability a lot in doubles. We really need to see that come from, you know, this Minecraft player. You know, Roy, Captain Falcon characters designed like that, I mean, they are just here to explode or explode the competition.
You almost got the F-tilt into the down air.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Yes, the immediate down air gets back to the ledge. Now, I do like the fact that Clout is using standing jab to try to catch neutral get up. Falcon, you get hit with jab by Roy, you in some trouble.
Yeah, take a little bit of percent there.
Okay, yes, we got back there in the up smash. Wow, this is very interesting.
Maybe up smash there.
Yeah, the up smash is a pretty good anti-air option, and I get it. You know, the Fire Emblem characters, a very linear approach, you know, options, you know, they're going to short hop something into you. It's just a matter of when. You can beat them to the swing, they'll be in a bad spot. Up smash, of course, is a really great anti-air option for Falcon.
Definitely. Steve running across the stage with the jab. Good SDI by one of the Falcons.
Oh, good patience.
Sort of chase there. Joe. I can't say it. Pokepen. Just chasing him off stage there. And getting this Roy here. Oh, this trying to read with a down air.
Cloud really struggling here, Yay. Please help. Please help. I need your help, my friend. Okay, yes, love that back throw. Break up the commotion there.
Fishing for the up smashes there. The down air knee. That's a classic. Enderman or Zombies sitting at 137. One good hit will do it.
Okay, back to the no down tilt. Yeah, even the up special can certainly get it done on the right part of the stage.
Oh, I like the idea. I'll be gonna take it.
If you ain't having fun with it, you're playing the wrong game, friends. That was game number 1 right there. Magnolia, or excuse me, Malanga, and Send in air quotes. That was definitely the most Falcon match I've ever seen.
Yeah, they were just all over the place. I need that ledge that game with the double jab each way.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't get much more Captain Falcon than that for sure. Beautiful stuff as always, friends. We got another game here. This is Losers Round 4. So believe it or not, as nice as Double Falcon was, somebody did put them into the losers.
We have Malanga and Joe. Oh man, that's two Tads that are just baits. And I don't think I can say one of them. That's for sure. Anyways, counter picking to town. I like the idea. Falcon, I think Falcon likes this stage too, but Roy also really likes this as this zombie, just taking characters off the side really quickly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, back up, homie. Love that up smash and scooping Falcon from such a vast distance away. Of course, Falcon, very easy target to beat up on in singles. Most definitely in doubles. Pretty tough guy to miss. Okay, going to go for the forward, so very good up smash right there for the covers. Unfortunately, his own teammate, but wow, we're starting to see Hyperbaric Wolf, come alive a little bit more. Getting a little bit more aggressive, kind of pinpointing some of the weaknesses of Captain Falcon. Of course, namely how they're going to recover.
Yeah, supporting his teammate a lot more now. They're holding stage right now. Hyperbaric doing these steep combos. Oh, tries it over the side, but he gets punished.
Okay. Oh!
Nice recovery by Malanga.
Yeah, it's playing it safe. Nothing entirely wrong with that. Okay, we got one Falcon just kind of standing into the corner, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, please. Oh, my God.
Nice. Backer catching the landing.
Looks like we got some unfriendly fire right there from the same side. Even stocks right now. Like it's Malanga, if I'm not mistaken. That is still hanging on to his second stock here, 113%. Oh, no. Well, they were. This actually might be the green team's time to shine.
Yeah, green team just going off here. They're getting their combos in. And Falcon, you know, focuses a lot on those really long up air strings. And blue team just not really able to get it, but managing to stay in the game with all these straight hits.
Yeah. A lot of bad habits were just exposed there a moment ago from Cloud. I mean, just using up air over and over up underneath the platforms, forcing these forward landing options from Falcon. Oh, God, just ate that. Okay, yes, the frame, like, immediate air dodge. I don't even know what that was. He was like, yo, the minute I get hit off stage, so the minute I get hit off stage, I'm air dodging.
Yeah, definitely not out of it yet for blue team. Can swing it around, just need to take these two stocks here. Oh, good punish.
Okay. Stocks are gone. They got to make sure Clout keeps their stock. Blue team's certainly starting to cook here with the right grease.
Trying to look for this opening here. Nice. I love that downer up throw.
Oh, no. Wait a damn
Steve?
minute. That was unfortunate. Oh, no. Get off the platform. No. Not the platform.
I love Town and City. My favorite stage. It's the only stage where you still have some hazards on.
Damn it. That was unfortunate. Yeah, definitely.
Love that stage. All right, but Malanga, Joe, moving on. Yeah, that match was just a lot of Falcon just running around, getting those stray hits. We saw Hyperbaric, you know, Steve, starting to find his groove, starting to get those combos in, supporting his teammate better, but just wasn't enough in the end there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes sometimes, man. That was just like, when you see a character like Steven Doubles, it's like, bro, you have to be the one to hold on to stocks. The other three characters, like the Falcon and Roy, like, they're not going to hold on to stocks, bro. They're not. I mean, they might be able to. You know, that might be a method that they want to dip into, but more times than not, it's like, yo, just run wild and I got you. And we just didn't see enough of that. Exactly. That was, wow. That was not the finish I was expecting to that match. I'll keep it real, bro. That was weird.
I thought we were going to see a nice clutch 1v1 there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even see him hit the platform there. I was like watching what the Falcon was doing, and then I just see game. That's it. Oh my God.
Game.
All right.
Okay, so we're jumping back over to A1 bracket.
We're seeing Orpheus and Floatin, so I guess we're into losers now.
Okay.
Orpheus Flow, who are they playing? That was the Fots Palutena and the someone else. Oh, Hero. That was the other one.
Okay. Let's get it, friend. Okay, so this is losers round 4 to fight gluten free and James Fly T. Okay.
J-Fly.
Nice.
I like that tag.
Nice. A dope tag.
Just tuning in. Port Priority sits PNW major here. We're running doubles on BTS Smash. If you're looking to watch singles, check out Satellite Smash. You can do the multi-stream as well. Check out both channels. We've got some hot matches coming up today. Showing off the PNW talent. See some of that inter-region as well. Inter-region rivalries too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Definitely gotta check it out.
Very nice when you see tournaments like kind of composed like these, strong local regional presence, what I'm saying, of course, mixed with, some of the more nationally recognized players. It's a good, testing, proving ground just to see where everybody's kind of sitting. And I think every time we do a port priority, or really just a major in this part of the world, like this area just becomes stronger and stronger. I've seen it at the beginning of Ultimate with Don't Park on the Grass. We had like Big D, play very, very well. And a lot of like just other really strong players. Yeah, same. Does he not play anymore?
He does.
Oh,
so BC, they were all planning on coming here.
Yeah, what happened?
Border restrictions.
What the hell?
COVID. It's very hard. I think it's opening up later on, and they're planning on traveling more.
Okay.
But it was pretty much impossible to get into America from Canada, just as the restrictions are much tighter.
That's crazy that America has those type of restrictions, because we are the ones that should not be going anywhere, to be honest. We should not be allowed to see anybody else's country. Good Lord. Wow. Well, I'm sending love to my Canadian friends. I wish you would have been able to make it. But next time, though, port priority number 7.
Definitely.
Next Pinnacle, we'll definitely see them there.
For sure. Yeah, we got there's so much talent up there, dude. We saw at Pinnacle, actually, Lemon, DC Joker beat Riddles, knocking him out of the tournament.
Really?
Yeah. And then, Ouch. He's probably like #1 in BC right now.
Okay.
He's been winning everything.
Really?
And it's in such a stacked region, when you're so dominant, that really says something.
Okay.
He won Pinnacle.
Wow.
So, yeah, super young kid. He's like 15 or 16, so it's scary to think where he's going to be in a couple of years.
That's some scary business, my friend.
All right, but starting off the doubles match, Flo and Orpheus back on stream. Salmich, Blueberry Bids. That doesn't sound like.
Okay. Let's go ahead and reset this thing. Wrong stage. I mean, as much as we all love Pokemon Stadium, sometimes we actually don't want to start there. Okay, let's go ahead and get it. Game number 1. Pretty interesting characters too, I feel like, in this doubles wave that we've been doing. We've got a lot of variety.
Yeah,
a lot of variety.
For sure.
Got a Blast from the Past, got some Veil. Of course, we got some Pikachu. We don't get to see this character played as much as we'd probably like to. I mean, it's really only like 1 or 2 dudes really doing it, so it's always nice to see this character play more in Incineroar. This character is still really good in doubles. Singles, a lot to be desired. Doubles, a little different.
A little different. And actually, the second Incineroar we've seen, mostly been watching Mystery Soul, but now we're seeing, I think, Blueberry Bids over here.
That's right. Okay, Reflect. Oh, Pikachu's little body ain't gonna be able to handle too much more of that. And I love the Reflect, stopping him from like jumping in and doing Thunder Jolt. One of Pikachu's better approach options. I mean, he really has a lot of great approach options.
Right.
That jumping with the Thunder Jolt to grab or whatever they want to do on your shield is some messed up stuff.
Yeah, Tijo definitely forcing you, to pick an option, and they have all the control of what's going to happen. But Orpheus here, hanging back, supporting his teammate from afar, getting the buffs, but unfortunately, Flo losing that first stock.
It looks like Samus went for down special way up into the corner. I mean, good presence of mind, because, I mean, as you're, oh, yeah, you're goodbye.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that is the Palutena classic. The run to the ledge, force the weird get up, back throw. Great stuff. But yeah, great presence of mind right there from Samus to use down special, because had you not did that, I bet you, Flo had something for you as well.
Ooh, not much you could do there. I think it's either armor or invincibility on that side, but you can't really save your teammate from that.
Oh, and a Alolan Whip? Yeah.
In fact, it's almost better just to leave it alone, because you might get hit too.
Man, listen, Incineroar is just a messed up dude to fight. Oh my god.
The Kaboom taking it. Even stats all around.
Okay. Got Incineroar sandwich here just a little bit. The down tilt, of course, a good combo starter from Incineroar. Not getting too much off of it, of course. Incineroar, in order for them to put on that type of damage, you got to really engage with them one-on-one, which is just not what we're going to do in doubles versus Incineroar. Like, unless you know you got the tools to just beat Incineroar up and, you know, gimp them real early, just 2v1 them.
Yeah, 2v1 is the play here. You don't want to, it's a dangerous territory to try to just challenge him alone in his area of influence.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay. Oh, F smash taking out the Palutena.
Okay. Down it right there just to cover themselves. Yes. And again, 125% Pikachu's little body, that little frame ain't gonna be able to handle too much of that.
Yeah, that's taking out Incineroar as well. Blue team up a stot, but Orpheus sitting at kill percent here. Snare didn't take it, not yet. Okay, he just died. Awesome. Okay. Oh, that's a snooze. Blue team holding stage right now, and Orpheus trying to get the buffs here. He's been doing that a lot, just sitting back, getting his buffs, and using the side B, you know, to punish Peach's approaches.
Yeah, because, oh no. Oh,
again?
What the hell? What the heck?
What was that?
I had to give the players a look like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, a couple reflects right there too. Very smart. And yeah, we're just going to see Palutena toss out the good moves now. No need to dance. Just going to run up and use dash attack back here. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do about it?
Okay, gotta be careful here. Incineroar definitely capable of clutching it out, especially when you're both at kill percent and have 1 stock each.
Oh, watch your shield.
Nice.
Very good. Those are some really good options though by from the Incineroar. Just caught in the middle, use that lariat. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta respect it. They gotta wait for it. They gotta wait till it's over. Excuse me. I mean, that was just really good. And then of course, like not doing neutral get up at the ledge. Everybody's like pseudo big brain options. Let me do neutral get up. They won't be expecting that. Like no, Palutena is waiting for you to do neutral get up. She's gonna throw you.
I think neutral get up is the option you don't expect they'll know, but everyone's
yeah, like you gotta jump at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, but definitely that they did something there. It was like explosive flame F smash, explosive flame F smash, and I think Hero had like bounce, so he was. I'm not sure exactly, but he was definitely something there was not making him not get hit by that explosive flame.
100%.
A good recognition by Blue Team, finally able to show off some of these team combos.
That's right. Blue Team right here with a bit of a cold start. Of course, Pikachu just being able to do what Pikachu does best at some of these lower percents. However, there is another part of the match where the percents aren't going to be as low, where Pikachu may struggle here just ever so slightly. So we'll see if they can kind of switch it up a little bit.
Oh, Hatchet Man. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's super effective, man. Okay, backer. And just really trying to dance around Palutena's shield. Now, of course, just on paper, Palutena's going to struggle against the rats. Very quick characters, very low to the ground, tough for her to deal with. But I mean, even in that same turn of breath, as she struggles, Hero, kind of just a powerhouse in points and times in the match. Just swing.
Oh, catches the F smash. Hitbox gets extended there. Another, was that a, oh, that was a critical.
Yeah, that was oh, okay, another parry. Okay, gets the throw. This is really good. Oh, I love it. Blue Team starting to work with a little something here.
Need to take out this Incineroar style. Oh, the flat gonna take it.
If you ask, you shall receive, Everest. You got what you're looking for. Okay, Blue Team starting to just kind of steamroll here. Like I said before, Salmon's, of course, very good at putting on percent, but it's going to take a little bit more than percent just to get these stocks taken.
His teammate here. Oh, nice. I love that coverage by Flo. They're saving his teammate from a follow-up from the Pikachu. Going deep off stage, steering Orpheus into the blast zone. Blue Team's... What was that?
Okay.
I don't know what just hit, but he took out 2 stots at once. Even stots, even percents, but it's a 2v1.
Oh no, I said not again. Not again.
Yeah, that whack. Not gonna, very low for chance that you'll die there, but still there's a chance nonetheless.
Okay, yes, the up B. Oh, it's a up smash. Wow, getting fancy.
Setting up the snooze. They're looking for something, trying to get a team. Oh, hits his teammate.
Okay, that's the power up. Nothing off the upper. I would imagine Heroes would not be the up air to kill.
That's gonna do it. Okay, you're gonna have to hold it out on.
Yeah, I gotta let him know. I caught you.
Yeah, gotta be careful. The double buff. Pretty much any move is gonna break your shield. You pretty much don't want a shield.
Yeah, don't
honestly.
shield. Just get the hell out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, run.
I think even with if you have double buffs, back air kills like almost full shield.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it
wow.
does. So you have to be super careful there.
Yeah, you got to put a lot of respect on Hero's name, friends. Wow, great stuff right there. Of course, we don't get to see as much Hero as I'm sure the Twitch chat would probably like. Everybody loves that character, don't you know? But no, all jokes aside, a lot of character variety here in this block of doubles. I'm really happy that we were able to do this. I believe we have one last block here, or one last match, excuse me, before we wrap it up.
Give me the next one. 1150.
Yeah.
Got three more waves pulls, so definitely don't miss out on that action.
Yeah, don't do that. And don't miss out on any of this. Of course, it's port priority number 6. It is BTS Smash and, of course, Satellite Smash here, covering all the action here this weekend. I just can't stress enough how happy I am that this tournament is starting to get the shine it deserves. I mean, I've always felt like, man, the Pacific Northwest, they need that event. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait a minute, they already have that. They have a couple. We just got to make sure we stop scheduling shit the same day as them.
Yeah.
And finally, they got their time in the spotlight. This is so awesome.
Right.
Okay. Like we're just waiting for a losers something match here to finish. So we'll jump into Twitch chat here and see how everybody's doing.
Yeah, definitely very excited for the future of PNW Smash. We got Port Priority, obviously. In BC, there's obviously Pinnacle and Battle of BC.
Yep.
I think Battle of BC happening in the spring there. And, okay, I got a shout out. I'm sure Scott won't be mad about this. Back in Blood 2. The Oregon Regional. Elegant's coming. Dark Wizzy is coming. I can even get them if you want proof, but they're coming. Yeah. 256 cap, Smash GG, smash.gg/Back in Blood 2. Check that out if you're in the area. And PNW want some good competition.
When is that?
That's going to be November 27th. So
Thanksgiving weekend. Yikes.
Yeah. If you watch the trailer, Dave has some words for your family.
Oh, wow.
In our promo video.
Okay.
So definitely check out that video if you want more information. Yeah, especially if you're in Oregon. Come out and show support. That's our biggest event. So really super excited for it. We have like three regions now just hosting this big event, getting all that out of region talent.
Let's go.
Really excited. And I've really only heard good things from people visiting about their experiences here. So I'm very excited.
It's a hard area to not like. I mean, the food, the environment, of course, the community, I think is the biggest one, but also just the terrain, the environment, the food, just the options, the things to do over here.
Yeah.
Very, very, very sick.
Yeah, and let's not, honestly, when it's not the gloomy time of year, when it's like, honestly, like summertime or springtime, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And it's kind of uncharted territories up here. I mean, if you think about it, just a good chunk of the community just hasn't had the opportunity to come here because, just scheduling and weird stuff. Don't Park, of course, was a really awesome time. And then, of course, you go up to Vancouver. I've been there a few times for, like, Battle of BC and stuff. But, Port Priority, of course, just hits a little bit different. And I'm just so excited that, this is happening the way it's supposed to be finally. So it sounds like our competitors are locked in here. Let's go ahead and get it. Now, who are these four again? Oh, J Fly Team. Nimbus. Okay. Oh, damn.
So a player is swapped for one of the teams. Oh,
all right.
Flow coming in.
Let's get it. Final game here, at least for us.
I want to say this is to make it out to top 32. So Orpheus Flow making a bit of a run here.
Alrighty, as this match kicks off, looks like we got again more character variety here. Double Palu, but more Hero, of course. And Wii Fit Trainer making an appearance here finally. A character that I feel like is just criminally underrated in a lot more ways than one, and does pretty well in doubles. The survivability is definitely there. Oh, we're taunting. That's just what we on.
Yeah, Wii Fit's all over the place right now. That ball in doubles, you gotta watch out for it. It's gonna cause a lot of chaos for pretty much everyone on the stage.
Oh my God, yes, this little light of mine. We're going to let it shine right there at the right side of the stage. Great up smash. Not quite enough right there to get the stock taken, but good percent, which is something that we need to be putting on to Wii Fit just in general. She has gone a pretty long, just time in this match without being hit. 65% only.
He hits the snooze, but he shielded for some reason. I think it was reading something.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the punish off of it.
Okay. Now attack again. It is tough to do with Wii Fit training doubles. It's like, do I engage with her? Do I keep trying to chase her down? Or do I just go to jump the other guy? So find a little bit of pressure.
I think that, that took out the Wii Fit. Luckily, it doesn't take out the teammate.
Ooh.
Yeah, Orpheus being really content, just sitting on the other side of the stage, throwing out. I was trying to take it. Yeah, he's just throwing out like all these projectiles. Kaboom, obviously, massive damage, sets everyone inside of it. A really good pressure tool. Gotta watch out for it.
And I like the utilization here of Reflect. I love that here from from Orpheus. Just utilizing and just really stopping Palutena from just throwing like Explosive Flame, a lot of auto reticles. Just a lot of things that are going to pin you down and stop your movement options. Meanwhile, in the corner, once more, Wii Fit just healing.
Oh, doesn't make it back. Gets a little scared there. I think Akatsuki is J-Fly T? I'm not sure.
I think so.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job just pressuring them off stage. Wait, what just happened?
Wow, what just a turn of events here. This is going a little out of control. This wasn't supposed to go down like this.
Did they not just have like 4 stats at one point?
They just...
Like 2 seconds ago?
Oh, and then the taunt. Okay, 3 nairs. Can I get 4? No. Okay. Okay, a couple nairs right here for your troubles. Very good. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, this is definitely in the realm of possibility for red team here. Just trying to make sure they're covering all the options, not hitting each other, of course. That's definitely one thing I see a lot. You'll be in that 2v1 situation, you'll accidentally kill your teammate, and lose that 2v1 situation.
Yeah. Cannot falter. 2v1 sometimes is not as easy as people probably think it is. Like, yeah, there is 2 of us and 1 opponent, but we also have to make sure that we're synced up well enough to not be hitting each other.
Exactly.
A lot of unspoken stuff that goes into it. And as you can see right now, it looks like just kind of chiseling away here at this 2v1 combination. I mean, if you can figure out a way to get rid of flow, you actually might be in an okay position.
Oh,
that was sneaky. Another auto rifle, yes, back here, and Palutena just building up this wall in the corner. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Got both of them, yeah.
That was scary.
Well, I don't know what happened that match, but red team clutches that out.
All right. Bit of a strange start right there. Blue team was kind of looking like the favorite to shut that one down with how long Wii Fit was able just to survive, but looks like a plan got switched up a little bit.
It's a 1-0 Orpheus flow, by the way.
There you go.
Running it back, same characters, no switches this time. See what stage, yeah, running back, same stage.
All right, run it back right here.
Don't blame him.
Orpheus and Flows back against the wall here ever so slightly. Still, they won, excuse me. It's J-Flight and Nimbus is back against the wall. But they still can certainly turn this around. Now, this last match, it kicked off in a way that I felt like, Blue team was definitely going to win that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened because they had 4 stocks and all of a sudden they were on their last one. Like, it was a 10-second ordeal.
Okay. Little misposition right there for the grab. Yes, right into the up smash. The awareness here from both of the Palutenas have been so good. They know their points. They know when they're supposed to attack. They know when they're not supposed to. But what I like the most is that they have obviously a lot of moves that just cover a lot of area around them, and they know when to use them so they don't hit their teammate as well.
Exactly. And especially with characters like Wii Fit Hero, you really need to know how to support them because they have very defined weaknesses.
Oh, yeah.
Palutena, good character all around. Oh, it gets the shield break. It's a pretty decent punish.
Okay, yeah, we're just going to keep tossing out Explosive Flame because why the hell not? Just pins it down. A little early on the up smash, but never too late with the up airs. J-Flight and Nimbus right here looking pretty damn good, all things considered, yes.
Tries to get the up smash. Orpheus losing his first stock. Katsuki trying to hang on here on his first. Oh, he did a hocus pocus. Now he's in slow mode.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully will be bid damage for blue team.
That's right. Almost, yeah, that's yours. Yeah, the reflect. Just when you thought you wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get into a shoot-off with me, I got reflect on here, so we're just going to shoot for free, my friend. Great stuff. Blue team's still looking pretty okay, but the red team is certainly starting to crawl their way back into this. Now, there's the forwarder. Orpheus right here getting a little bit more handsy with the competition. Uh-oh.
Orpheus caught. Nice save by Flo. Oh, clutch spot dodge. Barely doesn't get hit by that Wii Fit F smash.
All right. Once again.
Now, something you don't see often, I just randomly thought of this, is the hero shield. You know, it blocks that projectile. So honestly, if you're just walking around, you don't really have to worry about that sunset rotation.
No, you don't.
Just get intercepted by the shield.
That's a good point.
All right. Blue team, or red team, excuse me. Down to their last stock. Not out of it yet.
Oh, blue team kind of holding on to that method that we've seen in the beginning of game one where Wii Fit just lives forever. Oh, I spoke too soon. My bad. Yeah, Sizzle, the commentary curse. My bad, y'all.
It's looking really good for the red team here. Holding control really well. Just gotta watch out for this Wii Fit who's been holding on to that stock.
Okay, great shield. Doesn't get put to sleep here.
Oh, nice interception.
Oh, the footstool. Oh, I was like, something was charged. I believe F smash there?
Yeah, trying to get the read there. Luckily for blue team, doesn't get hit, manages to intercept in time. Both teams hanging on their side of the stage. Nobody wants to approach the flame slash. Not gonna quite do it.
Okay, Wii Fit once more living. Now she's glowing red. Now this is scary for her. She's glowing red. That's never a good thing. Oh,
that was
damn.
such a good bait. Stands in the corner. Full hops punched it with the bear. We got two Wii Fits. Flo sitting at 144. He's got to be really careful here.
Okay, we got the shield in hand. Explosive flame. Won't be able to survive too many more of those. Now tries to build it up. Lands with forwarder right there. Just a little bit of space. The auto reticle just for the mix-up. Now we're going to go for up throw. That's going to do it. Blue team holds on here. We got ourselves a game 3 situation.
The DI mitts up there. I don't know. How do you DI that? Just in? Out?
That's a good question, actually.
Oh. Yeah, both teams popping off there. Red team, I'm sure they're probably stressing out. Blue team, probably glad they're still in it. Going to their Orpheus Flow, we see that. They're counter-picking town once again.
Yep. Those damn platforms. Okay, double Palu, Hero, and Wii Fit. Let's go ahead and do it. All these characters very, very good in doubles. So,
yeah, running it back.
I hear the game 3 let's go chants.
Yeah,
Crowd starting to certainly get into it.
I believe this is the last set of this wave.
Okay. We kick this match off right here. Blue team right now just coming out really, really strong in a lot more ways than one. Not just their survivability, but just putting on some very early and quick damage here to the red team.
Oh, the Hatchet Man. Is he going to be able to save his teammate?
Yes.
Okay.
Finds the opening there with the jab really quick. It's the tough part about teaming with Wii Fit, though. There's a lot of times where she's just like not doing anything, not in a bad way. She's just, you know what I'm saying, setting herself up, which, you know, leaves your teammate good time to get jumped. But the blue team, though, goes up.
Yeah, reads the spot that's with that S smash, and also that ball. You know, you gotta, as Wii Fit's teammate, you gotta know when she's gonna be throwing that. Otherwise, you're gonna be getting hit and possibly comboed by the other team. Okay.
Okay. Nair, I like that. Oh, I love that. Immediate down special. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Oh, my God. Nice. And Flo just so mean at the ledge. I mean, whether it's back air or Nair, just even knowing, like, the frames to catch it with the lingering up smash hitbox. So good.
Yeah, so taking Nimbus's first stock. Orpheus sitting at not a great percent right now. Oh, the kaboom into the explosive flame.
Okay, falling up there, just keeping Kalu off of her feet. Jade Flight and Nimbus right now still looking pretty damn good. Uh-oh, yeah, get the hell out of the way of that.
Katsushi once again doing his first, doing a great job of just holding on to that first stock. Flo and Orpheus getting ready to lose their second.
Okay.
Love to see more focus on Nimbus, maybe bullying her, maybe bullying that Palutena just a little more.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a task within itself. I mean, this is just a very rough one. Okay, F tilt, love that bait.
Oh, the downer. Hearing some interesting cheering coming from the crowd. That's for sure.
Back in the corner.
Yeah, Flo's all alone right now. Oh, woo, the downer didn't take it.
Wow, and only taking one stock right there from the blue team. That was a very dominant win. Wow,
Yeah.
that sends a message.
That clear. They're trying to tell him, you know, that game one was ours. You know, we gave that to you.
Gave you that one.
But yeah, who is that? J-Fly Nimbus moving on. I think top 32 now. Moving on to top 32. So we got 3 more waves of doubles coming up. I think that's it for us, though.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Great stuff, man, as always, you know what I'm saying? Fun
It's nice to
time.
commentate with you, brother.
Definitely. Yeah, we definitely got to do this again very soon. Hopefully, depending on the schedule, how it shakes, we might be able to.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
In the meantime, friends, we are going to maybe throw it to a quick break, looking at production, maybe?
Let me see.
Okay, I think we're going to actually throw it to a quick break. In the meantime, keep it locked right here to support priority number 6. Okay, we got doubles happening here, singles happening, of course, on Satellite Smash. Be sure you're viewing both at the same time because it's all going to make for a very strong finish here, day number 2.
Do not want to miss out.
That's right.
See you later.
Peace.
Is it?
Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. Change of faces, change of voices, but fantastic action nonetheless. It's your boy Logic here, joined with CEO. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Exciting today. There's so many people here. I'm just like the energy in the room, in both the rooms, all the rooms, honestly, is just very vibrant. You can really feel it. But today we got doubles, and I'm really excited. That's like my biggest thing to see doubles. But it's really going to be really hectic because we got a lot of new kind of strategies coming back into play. But you know, Port Party 6, everyone's here today.
Yeah, and you know, doubles kind of goes under the radar. Everyone always talks about who's the best player in the world, you know, who's competing for that top 8, the main event. But doubles is a phenomenal event in and of itself. Definitely a different skill set that's needed. And just, I don't know, it's exciting to see all the different combinations you can kind of pull off.
We've been seeing a lot of like Palutinas that kind of cover other matchups, but then you see like Wii Fit, and then you see like Min Min that kind of cover other options as well. And it's very intricate when it comes to kind of building combos like Build a Bear, you know, you just gotta go into it, you know. So I'm really excited. There's a couple players I want to see. We see Justice, the Min Min player, playing with Nano Nash, so I'm excited for that. A couple other players as well. But who are you excited to see?
It's hard to, I mean, in doubles or singles, because honestly, Tweak won a local at Sora, and I'm a little excited to see.
That's if Sora, though?
All
Sora?
Oh. Well, I only saw Grand Finals. Finals, he won 3-1 with Sora.
Oh, okay.
It was versus Rivers, and Rivers is good.
Yeah, that's actually scary.
I thought Rivers changed their name, though. It still said Rivers, at least when I looked it up.
Right. Yeah.
But that's who I think am most excited to see. And then also there's, of course, the story of Leo and Tweak, what's going to happen.
Of course.
Leo really was the only person beating Tweak, and then Leo had the loss to ESAM, and then, you know, this is just going to be a really good event.
Yeah. Then ESAM took a dive, though, right? ESAM took a dive last.
Unfortunate result at Super Smash Con.
Yeah.
I think he got 17th, which is really odd after winning and double eliminating Leo.
True, right.
But that's just, I don't know, a testament to how talented, you know, the players are and how much the grind is and just how complex this game is.
True. You kind of just dive down into the real stronghold of being a top player, you know? Yeah, so having that feeling. I mean, I'm a big NKLeo fan because, you know, Viva la Raza, you know? This is how it is for me.
Okay, all right. I'm a big Light fan, you know, because Ebonics. But no, I'm joking.
Okay, all right. I feel you. Oh, man.
But it's there's I really like the storyline that we have here in Ultimate, you know.
Yeah.
It's a different storyline from, like, I think Smash 4 or even Melee. Melee's changed now, but we just have truly we don't definitively know who the best is. It can change, and just everyone's chomping out the bits. No one's content with their placement. I love seeing that.
That's that big thing, is that like there's so many people that have that hunger to get to be first, and especially when it comes to MKLeo, who's only placed, the worst placement is second. So that's saying something, you know. And but you see Tweak, you see Rivers, you saw Light. Light was amazing to see.
That was.
Oh my god! When I saw the Shine read into Up Smash, he would just charge, and I'm like, he's not gonna fall for that. And Spyro just rolls in.
Yeah,
I
almost feel bad for whoever's holding down the top 8, because I'm like, how do you top that? You know, like,
that's
how
true.
do you top that event for your top 8?
That's true.
But if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be It's gonna be Port 6 or Priority 6, because I mean, there's so much talent here. It's amazing.
So if you guys want to tweet about it on Twitter, #6port, and we're about to get started. Actually, we got a match, so stay tuned for doubles. Like I said, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We have. I heard Ice Goat, and then there's
Ice Goat.
Blegaman.
Okay. Johnny SQ. All right.
And Fat Kid. Okay.
Fat Kid.
I'm gonna cancel. You can't use that name anymore. You know this.
You
It's
say Thick Kid?
There we go. Like, come on now. Like, Big Kid. Like,
Big Kid.
What are you doing?
Oh man.
But yeah, we're seeing exactly how this pans out between these 4 players. Again, something a little unique to Ultimate is they did do a really good job of balancing teams as well.
That's true.
I think they kind of got the memo in Smash 4. They had to change a couple things on the fly there, and Ultimate, they just off the bat said, hey, limits working differently. You know, this particular meter's working differently. This healing, they did a really good job.
Yep.
So it's nice to see an event like this putting doubles on the map.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of players that actually just show up for doubles because they want to be with their partner, be with their homie, you know. And it's like, for us here in the Pacific Northwest, that's kind of a big thing, and so we like to support that. I mean, I know players that only go just for doubles, and they won't go to singles, you know. So of course we want to bring everybody here, you know, feel comfortable. Of course, doubles is just that kind of thing, especially to warm up, you know, in the beginning of the day,
Yeah.
you know. So.
That's one thing I did always like about doubles is I wanted to win, but I was just like, doubles is like such a good warm up for singles. You know, you get all the pressure. Sometimes it forces you to think outside the box.
True. Yeah.
The 2v1 scenarios, yes, your awareness has to be a little bit higher. So.
That's true. I always say it like this is like, usually in singles you're a little bit more scared to do things and you feel less free, but in doubles you have your homie, you know, who has an extra stock or, you know, has got your back, so you can go out there, go off stage and do something new, and that kind of just inspires you to do more things, you know.
This is how I can tell you're from the West. You have trust. Okay, on the East I'm like, I'm gonna go off stage, you might help me die. Like, you're gonna help them take my stock. What do you mean?
Your stock is mine, homie.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, you jumped off faster than me, so you could share a stock. Like, I don't. Yeah, the East Coast is not as friendly as
I see.
you guys are. Then they're gonna laugh at you when they do it. Share a stock. You only got to play with 2 lives.
He's a loser. Oh man. Yeah. Ew, gross.
So,
I just heard they're gonna make a play of Mii Fighter. I have nothing against Mii Fighter. Nothing against Mii Fighter. What do you think about Mii Fighter?
Wow, okay, you have nothing against it and you want me to answer and not be Switzerland. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So I would like everyone to just have, you know, 1-1-1, like, I don't know. Like, I like the idea of customization. I think at events it can be a hold-up.
Yeah.
I think that having a character that has different moves is kind of not Smash-like. It's hard to get behind.
Yeah,
because
true.
you know, normally you have like, this is exactly what this character can do, but when you have a Mii, it's like, well, he can do this, this, or this 3 different times, and it's a little difficult to keep up with at times.
That's true. Especially when it comes to counter picking as well. You're playing against a different character that has like suffers from this certain thing, this certain aspect of the scenario. You know, you feel like you just can't do it. You switch over to that, and then you know your character. What do? You know, then you have to switch another character instead of a whole.
I would prefer if it was more of like you're either 1-1-1s or like 2-2-2 or 3-3-3, something a little more consistent. But with that said, it's been working so far. Hasn't really posed an issue. We'll see if something changes.
Yeah.
And we are getting into green versus yellow. They chose the 2 closest colors they could find.
It's actually,
in there.
Yeah, it's actually good because, I mean, color coordination, I respect it, especially with the Wii Fits right here. Both of them looking really good. But the Charizard Snake, I see a sticky on the Charizard. So
Ooh, and I'm not sure how the interaction plays out, but if Charizard doesn't up throw
exactly,
and the sticky does go off, I wonder if that is a guaranteed stock loss for the other person.
it does work with Meta Knight or Kirby, you know.
Oh, good down air. Don't go below the lizard, okay? The lizard's here to play.
That's awesome, bro. He was ready. That's the thing about doubles. You just have to be aware. He's going off
Before
again.
you're after.
Okay.
Like a man is just dropping stocks.
You
Fat
gotta,
Kid and Johnny SQ cannot keep up.
I gotta keep it right here. Has no lunch of invincibility. Another dare. Maybe back at it. You're still going off?
Okay.
Okay, I like it.
So, I mean, we were kind of talking about the dynamic of doubles. This has really just been 2 1-on-1 matches, but Lego Man is just doing such a better job at kind of dealing with the 1-on-1 scenarios.
Yeah, that is true. And the amount of pressure you put off the ledge like that is pretty amazing. But okay, only switch to the Charizard is what I'm noticing. Yeah, a solo Zard. And again with a sticky. I want to see that come into play here. Up throw.
And goodbye, my friend. It was nice knowing you. Part two.
Oh my God,
There's
no.
nothing I think you tried to do it again.
Yeah. That makes me really bad Brawl flashbacks. Okay, delayed timing, but there you go.
Yeah, that was actually a good job by, I can't tell which fit is which.
Right.
But we're going with the Mel.
Yeah.
Mel kind of stopping Ice Goat from actually being able to throw that C4 at the right timing.
So Gordito must be fat kid because that's exactly what it means.
Ah, okay,
Yeah. So Johnny SQ over here with the female Wii Fit. Gonna go with headers.
And somehow, what looked like Green Team's show has changed.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty much even right now. Actually, Yellow did have a slight lead, but it was short-lived. But that C4 is there. That's something to kind of keep note of, is that's going to be a consistent threat that you're going to have to deal with the entire match.
There goes with the strategy again. Oh, missed the timing. So close. And you know that's what they're going to be fishing for the rest of the game. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Died real. Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't kill
still
them.
alive. Wait a minute.
Come on, get him.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I have trust issues. Stuff like this, okay?
Trust issues.
You hit me with a missile, and now you're side being me. I'm confused.
Whose team are you on?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my God.
But I mean, Johnny SQ is really making them work for it. It's not actually undoable. Only 37%, you know. Deep breathing is definitely online. Johnny SQ might be able to bring this back.
So close. The Wii Fit can possibly do it. I mean, yeah, like you said, deep breathing does amplify yourself. More hitback, more knockback. Can survive a little bit longer, but the sticky issue is becoming a problem. I like the way he's kind of camping the ledge, kind of not letting it happen to him, but it gives him enough ample time to actually get the sticky on and kind of get that strategy back at it again.
Absolutely. Now the question is, do you try to go kill Snake first, or do you get rid of Charizard to avoid a sticky?
I don't know, because I mean, you're playing with fire when you're playing with Charizard, because of the stickies right there. You can give you a grab and that's it. I could just call the game, but that's all dependent. I think they just want to end it this way. That's why they're not finished. I feel like they're just playing with their food.
Right. Sometimes you play with the food, but yeah, good stuff right there.
Okay.
The transfer off of the floor there from Blegaman. They clearly have done this before. But Yellow was close. That was one straight hit away, and we could be talking about a different victor.
Pretty close. I want to see a little bit more more consistency with kind of stopping what's transpiring. Well, you know, talking about getting the sticky on the Zard, and you want to shut that down as fast as you can. But I don't like this going back to PS2 because the stage is so big. They have so much room to do it. But they're switching to the Mii Gunner, so different story now.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, and also that was Fat Kid that switched, correct?
What was that?
Fat Kid's the one that it's
Johnny SQ.
Wasn't Johnny SQ the one that was putting in all the work at the end? What were you saying?
Yeah, that's what I thought, right?
Okay, interesting. We'll see if the switch helps. Maybe it's once more projectiles to deal with the snake.
That's what I'm thinking. Like you can kind of just push them back and not let them put anything out. But we'll see how it goes right now. Right now it's not looking too. Oh my! It's not looking good at all.
Yeah, unfortunate self-destruct. Not what you want for your Yellow team. And Blegaman is just chasing down Johnny SQ.
I like the way Blegaman is actually playing. It's scary again, but he died so early off the sides with the Zard. So, but hey, good stuff from Gordito right there.
Yeah, tying it up a little bit, you know. You're still down, but keeping it close. Oh, this sticky. Look, if you are Johnny SQ, help your Floyd. Like, I mean, fortunately, Fat Kid managed to kind of lead the scenario, but you can't just let Fat Kid be between a snake and a Charizard.
That's true.
And just watch.
2 reptiles, I'm not dealing with it, you know?
Yeah, you know? Not okay.
But again, the sticky back on deck. It looks like they had this game plan thought out really thoroughly, and there it is again.
I cannot believe that worked. That was even delayed. Blegaman got the grab late, held for a second, and, you know, just Fat Kid was not able to get over there to help out.
They're not too far behind, but it's looking really difficult. What I really want to see is just more consistent staying on ledge, you know? I don't think they keep getting thrown off a couple of times, but you just need to kind of just shut down, go reset neutral, and bring it back together because it's looking really difficult when you're both playing on both sides of the map.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I say it again, you know? Again, with the sticky on deck, one up throw could be it, but the shield broke. Wait a minute, this could be really big. Wait, okay, it was at low percent. You want to get the berry. Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess maybe a berry into a potential spike setup somewhere. Oh, the footstool might have been enough.
Ooh.
It was.
Okay, nice. So it's pretty even now. We do set a little bit of percentage on the Yellow team, but there's still a possibility they can make this back up and maybe take this game.
It's definitely doable. It's looking a little rough, though. Gonna do the back throw? No. I'm a little surprised right there. You do get some intangibility when you do start a throw.
That's true.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh, yeah, that's at 125% on Flaquito here. I don't know if Johnny SQ can do it with the Mii Gunner, which we don't usually see. So maybe I don't know how they're going to deal with this.
You Well, I mean, a hope, a prayer. I don't know what else to really say. I don't even know if you're making it back from this.
Oh.
No jump. Okay, does make it back. Whoa, just into the arms of Ice Goat, but Ice Goat's so surprised.
The wake up. There's a sticky back on deck. Looking to close it out real soon. I don't know how they're going to do this. 148. Ah, there it is. The Nikita. Yep.
That B looked like you were just done with the game. You're like, yo, hit me, okay?
He said, I'm out. I understand.
I've been here before, and I don't want to do it anymore.
So, pretty good stuff.
Yeah, definitely a unique strategy. As we were discussing before, there are a lot of different things you can do in dubs, and that was one that you don't normally see, the sticky with the Charizard.
True.
Normally it's more of a Meta Knight, and then I think of Kirby next.
Yeah, Kirby.
But Charizard it definitely goes up into the skies.
There is one other character there that I'm thinking about. King K. Rool that also goes up in the air.
I
wonder if that works. I don't know. I haven't seen it, though.
It's very interesting.
I wouldn't want to see that character in doubles, though. It's kind of big character going to get bodied.
I mean, Charizard just did it. K. Rool has a lot of heavy hitting moves and a lot of spikes.
That's true. That is true.
And a good berry. And I don't know. K. Rool. I don't know.
Oh, Capsize. Okay, the Greninja? JC Clonk. Okay. Oh, Jaclonk. Oh, okay. Jaclonk.
We gotta start telling them that we're doing team names, okay? We're no
Team-
longer doing 4 names for no. You get one team name, you guys decide what you want it to be.
Yeah, it's back in the day it used to be like choose one name. Okay, Cosmic Destroyers.
Yeah, that's it.
That
It's
sounds
like,
great, you know.
Like we're logical CO. All right,
Okay,
that's
logical
what
see it. I like
that's
that.
what we're doing. That's what we're
I
doing.
like that. That sounds good. Strap the tongue. But Capsize, I've heard of him. Greninja does pretty well, and it's been peaking here in Washington. So I want to see how they want to bring this into doubles. I really haven't seen Greninja in doubles, which I mean, fast character can help your partner get in, get out, do what you need to do.
Decent recovery as well.
Yeah. So
Should be good.
Yeah.
Has some kill power, has some combos, very self-sufficient. Should be good. And the counter is also something when you are really desperate and need to land,
That's
need to get
true.
out of a scenario, you have that. So
and since dubs it does seem really hectic, also Shadow Sneak can come into play.
yeah.
Yeah, which allows for better combos and good kill power. But we'll see. We'll see pretty soon. But Jaclonk,
Definitely
I have heard of Jaclonk, but I don't remember the character. I know they're pretty good. I know they like to get into the game. So it actually has the frog hat on.
If you don't have the frog hat, you're dampering it. You're putting a damper on your powers. You know?
True.
Are you really as good? I don't know. And I'm like, do you even use that character? Like,
Come on, yeah.
poser.
Especially for a Halloween weekend too, you know.
Yeah, the one time you get a chance.
What do you dress up as?
Today, a professional commentator.
Oh.
An esports caster. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I
right. That's right. Professional. That's true.
I brought a cowboy costume
Oh, really?
that I will be. I don't know if I'll wear it here, but I'm gonna wear it somewhere later.
Right.
I will end up somewhere.
I have this giant inflatable unicorn costume.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Trying to
gonna.
let me borrow that? Like that sounds hype.
I'm not gonna wear it right here. How am I gonna fit this, bro?
Sounds exciting.
I'm already big myself. How am I gonna get this in? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna be able to show off the fresh cut? Or
There's like a
cover the
little
face?
window where you can kind of see it. So I'm gonna just tilt to the side and show 'em.
Oh, just a little bit, just like, hey, it's
Hey,
done. I did it for the gram.
Yeah, I'm still here, you know. Oh man.
We hope all of you at home are enjoying the stream, enjoying the casting, enjoying all the Smash action.
Yeah.
Again, starting off with dubs, a little different, but exciting nonetheless.
I like it a lot. I mean, like I said, Pacific Northwest. If you guys are all watching, you guys know who I am, along with Hero with Logic, and we're having a good time here. I wish everybody could be here, but spectators passes went like that. So
Yeah, well,
yeah.
because it's a good event. That's what
True.
happens.
Yeah. Okay. Another me? And a Robin. Wait a minute. Wait, where's the Greninja? You're lying to me.
Oh, we got tricked. Okay. That's really wearing a costume out here.
Okay. West? Okay. West with the cats. I like it. This team kind of seems really scary because of the cat right here, the Incineroar. You can kind of think of like you can get that revenge kind of set off and do massive amount of damage. But look at them just play this ledge really well.
2v1, yeah. I mean, West is just over there just saying, you know what? No one's allowed over here. Okay, everything behind me is the West, and you all got to stay on the East.
Exactly. Get out of my house. Oh, my God.
But Arsene is online, kind of the equalizer. Trying to get that down there, not able to find the mark. West setting up for a 2-frame, an edge guard attempt. For whatever reason, this lariat is just, thou shalt not pass.
That's true. It just looks really well the way they're keeping everything tucked together. Exactly what we want to see from the last match. You know, the people just claiming neutral. The double revenge, it stacks. Will this do so? Okay. Lariat does do amount of damage. That's good, though. 156 on the Joker. Can't get him out. Oh, close. That we're looking for, though. I like the little hat on the Mii Swordsman.
I mean, it's a cute hat. It is adorable.
Yeah.
And I mean, oh, another stock is gone. And it seems like kind of their game plan is just to allow Capsize to play support to West just going in and fighting. But it's working out.
I like the way they're just stuffing out everything, you know, just kind of keeping composed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Red Team is playing really, really well as a team.
Especially for two slow characters, you know, you got Robin and Incineroar, who are particularly slow against pretty decently fast characters. The way they can just shut down everything. But okay, good call right there. Good back air off stage. Nice. And taking the stock, it's only 3 stocks to 4. Still can make this back with a revenge on deck. Could do some damage maybe. Scary situations.
But I really think Blue Team needs to kind of make use of Arsene. We're seeing a lot of down airs coming in from Jacquon, but you know, the down airs aren't connecting. You leave yourself open, and then Red Team is just doing so well at making one hit give you 50, 60, 70% that you really can't afford those misses. That back roll is doing it.
Not missing that though.
Yeah.
They got that basic confirm. I like that. Go for the 2-frame here, unable to get it. There, does that? I did not know that. Okay. It's a spinning down. Okay. Something you don't see every day.
Yeah, and Jacquon starting to get a little bit of momentum going. Edge guarding the hell out of West right now. But it only took a second for West to get on stage, and all of a sudden the tides have turned. I love the positioning right there from Malkitty. Kind of saying, hey, Jacquon, you need some help, and I'm here right by your side.
Ooh. But Nosferatu going to take in, get some help, healing right there. Okay. But Arsene going to come into play. Unable to get it, though.
Maybe. Oh, that's an air dodge, but there's no punish.
Really good drift in and out, kind of baiting your character right there. And he's on the ropes here. Talk about the ropes. Almost got the loaming whip.
Oh, no. Jacquon did the side B and actually hit his teammate. And, you know, Red Team said, thank you for the gift. We will take it, as a matter of fact. Trick or treat.
Talk about trick or treat right here. This could be one right here as well. Team combo, basic stuff. Bread, but I got to keep it simple. You got to close this out. You guys are both at really high percents. And Joker is one of those characters that really can play this out, you know?
This is true. I mean, it's a long hill. 3 stocks. I mean,
that's true.
It's doable, though. Oh, that's
Ooh.
one. Got the back air. How do you get the next one? Ideally, you got to do it before Arsene leaves.
Yeah.
So you can at least go down to a 1v1, but that is now gone.
Maybe there's a possibility. But there's that back. You're going to seal the deal, and you are out of here. Yep.
That was just really difficult because even when you have just Joker, your most reliable kill confirm is probably one hit fair in the drag down up air.
Right.
Into either down smash or up smash. But
True.
that takes so long that Capsize is just going to come over there and wait for you to finish and then take your stock.
Exactly. Yeah. Even one simple grab, you can wait for your partner to come back and hit him.
Yeah, you know, with Arsene, at least you can just throw out attacks, relatively safe attack, and take the stock. But just Joker, it takes a little bit of time.
Not going to see any switches here. We're going to go back into the same game. And maybe they're going to try to switch up their play style. I want to see a little bit more patience from the team instead of kind of just throwing out, especially when you want to set up Mii Swordsman. But we're going to Town and City. Smaller blasters on the side. Tall roof.
I would like to see Blue Team kind of wait out West Lariat and then punish the Lariat. Because there's some cooldown and there's plenty of time to see the move. So that would be nice. Also, shout out to Malkitty. The real mix-up. I'm Blue Team, but my outfit's red. All right, we see you. We see you.
That is true. So, am I really on your team? You really want to hit me?
Red Team doesn't. I mean, well, Red Team actually, for whatever reason, they're like, we're hitting everyone except for Joker.
Except for Joker.
Joker sitting at 30% healthy as could be right now. Got the downer. This could be huge. Are you taking the stock?
Okay.
Back throw. Rinse, repeat. Good job, Malkitty, keeping West busy, but somehow Capsize making it back.
And look at that, back at it again. Joker still at play with Arsene. Could take any stock right here. Good ledge pressure. The long whip right there going to take him, launch him to the air, unable to get anything off. Rob going to lose their stock and maybe get back into it. Nice Arsene back air.
Yes, I like that so much more. Those down airs so difficult to hit, but back air, it's safe. If it connects, you're still taking the stock. Good job by Japunk.
And actually going to take that stock with the up B? Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one like that.
New? Yeah.
Oh, you saw like he was up airing him, but the super armor went through that and just killed the other person.
Okay, I see there's a little bit of wall they're trying to do on the blue team. A-Hot in the air and a projectile on the ground, but West and Capside were able to overcome that and still take that stock.
Okay, damage right, they're going to get back into play. And see, they're actually controlling a lot of this stage now. So maybe this is a really good pick for them. But, okay. I thought I saw super armor there, but unable to see anything.
It looked like it as well.
Yeah. There it is. There's a revenge. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
One little hit can do it.
Malkitty's saving Jaquank's life right there.
Real homie. That's on the West Coast.
Oh, but look at the punish.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, obviously you don't want your teammate to lose the stock, but you did retaliate appropriately.
That's true. At least you got one for your homie, you know?
Yeah, and, you know, Robin at 114 definitely can take that stock with a nice back air, up air, a lot of options, plenty of arson to use as well.
Ooh, that almost got it.
You might die first.
Down smash on the ledge, but your homie's going to come back at you, grab him, throw him out of the way. Good stuff. That's how you want to play doubles. You know, it's a two-player game at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay, good stuff. Going to pair them off, and they're controlling
the original
so much.
Mario Party.
how much Mario Party you got, you know?
Yeah,
Hot fluff.
2v2. How many stars?
How many stars? You going to share or what? No. Oh, man. Good stuff. 167 living. Oh, my God.
Oh, so close to getting the back air. Instead, West gets to live, and you still have to worry about 3 stocks to 2 stocks.
They both have really high percents, though. They can take this right here. There's the dare. It's surprising to kill like that, but you're at 167, of course.
I don't know if you want to camp it out at this point because you really need to get this stock while you have Arsene.
That's true.
And if you're a red team, wait. I'm not going forward. I'm holding my shield on the other side of the stage because bad things can happen, as West just found out.
Okay, you're going to use a throw armor
easy.
there?
Easy. Yeah.
So fast. Oh, yeah.
Mal was just sitting there waiting. You're doing what? Yo, that's my homie, okay? I'm coming through.
He said, I got you. I got you. Where are you going? I got you. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, the little bit of the you hit me, my friend hits you, and then I hit you. Like,
yeah. I said, I got you. It's a bad bar fight, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Sorry.
Items on and everything.
Items on and everything. That is true, huh? Hey, we're going to be switching over to the Cloud. A little bit different mix-up.
Interesting. Cloud is so terrifying in doubles and then not, because, you know, you're always just like, well, Cloud's recovery. There's 2 of us now. We should be able to edgeguard.
Yeah,
but it doesn't change the fact Cloud has this safe nair, the fantastic up air, this back air, and then limit. So it's weird. And, okay, Carry City.
You got to be ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back out with the Cloud, too. Up B is such a disrupting tool, too. You want to stop everything, just use up B. No.
Oh, what an early gimp.
That's really unfortunate. Talking about gimping Cloud, no, it's the Robin you got to watch out for.
Is Cloud going too?
No.
Okay. Went for a down smash. I thought we were going to see some guns from Jaquank, actually. But still got the damage.
Yep.
Still keeping the pressure up.
Something is something. You're already stuck ahead, so honestly, just play that the way you want it.
Oh, okay. Little alley-oop coming in. Earlier it was Malkitty to Jaquank. This time it was the reverse.
Yeah. Back into play. Make your homie come back to stage. So you're not going to come into play, but you're going to hit your own partner? Oh, no. This is not the kind of game you want to see. Good old golf swing right there. No legend.
Fort.
Yeah. He said 4. Got them both. Ooh, nice. Backlash play right here. Back at it again, though. Robin right here, air dodges, going to get a good punish
This
there.
is so big. Missed the punish. I mean, got a little bit of damage, not too bad, but
I think he was kind of like thoughtless because he saw his homie got hit, his partner got hit, and he didn't know whether to go help him or get this punish. And there's moments notice where you kind of just let that slide by. That backer going to take that stock. Finally.
Robin been in the gym, right?
Toss him out.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Robin back throw kill, but there was no way you were looking right there.
Oh, man. Saw that 11 story, you know, got to pick up books. You know.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Very studious.
Ooh, that was so nice, though. He kind of read that jump. You know how the Joker's up B just crouches, waiting for the jump? Ooh, that was so nice. A good back air right there.
You know, very even game between these two. I mean, oh, the shot almost doing it. Oh, very. It's weird because, you know, right there, Capsize had the free kill on Malkitty, but opted to help out, you know, their teammate. And you got to wonder, was that the right call or not? West stock is gone as well. And just things are going, they're getting scary really quickly.
Joker still with the 2 stocks can get Arsene pretty quickly along with being just hitting and getting hit. So it's looking really tough for West and Capsize right now. I want to see a little bit more control neutral. And look at the way they're playing right now. Both of them have different each other on the ledge, but maybe you want to stick close to your homie. I don't know.
Yeah. Help them out, you know?
Yeah. Tossing sword ain't going to do it, though.
That's not enough.
Always gets me, like, you know, just tosses your own equipment, you know? Like, hey, I ran out of the sword. Just take this, you know?
Yeah, the sword's not good enough for me anymore, okay? I'm changed.
I'm changed. Hey, hands up, he said. Oh, arc fire.
And it's I always love seeing who values what. Do they value the damage on their opponents more, or pretty much the safety of their teammate? Obviously, the best teams, they do both flawlessly, but
Yep. But here's mix up a lot of taunting right there from the Joker. They feel like they got this win in the bag. Gonna come out. There's the gun you were looking for. A good air dodge into the stage. And they're looking to close it out, but taking their time as well. Good limit blade beam. Kind of disrupt all that. And I don't know how he's going to do it, but he needs to find a way.
I mean, okay, this is a good start.
Yeah.
Actually, that was scary.
Yeah. I'm actually afraid of Cloud with Rage. So, I mean, Arsene is still something.
Yeah. Oh, hit the teammate. Okay. Don't forget, Limit can come online. It'd be hilarious if we saw a finishing touch that took both stops. It won't.
Yeah,
but that would be funny.
Yeah. I don't know. You're saying too much.
Okay. Good retaliation.
Yeah, good retaliation. Exactly.
I thought there was hope. I was just like, oh, you got rid of Malkitty, and now all of a sudden you have limit charge as well. But Klong said, nah, easy work.
Quit him out.
Get out of here.
That backwards is so fast. You ain't got time to think. That was it.
But definitely a good showing, down to the wire between both. But, you know, the 2v1 scenario is just so difficult to overcome, as we've seen throughout that set. Every time it was 2v1, the team that had 2 always won.
Yep. That's the thing, is that who can close out, who can bring them to the last stock faster. And that unfortunate SD from Robin at the very end.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, so MK Leo and Javi versus Frozen
and Folk. F-U-L-K.
Definitely should be fun. And MK Leo and Javi are just such a threat. MK Leo and pretty much anyone he teams with from Mexico is just unfair.
Yeah, it's unfair.
Like, you have to wait. Like, you need like your Mars and Lights to go at him. You're tweaking other, right? That's just how good Tweak is. Tweaking other.
Yeah, true.
You can't just kind of show up to the event and be like, oh, I'm going to beat MK Leo and Javi. It's like, no.
No.
Are you PGR'd and are your parents PGR'd? Because, like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
It's true. It's just the mentality they have when it comes to playing the game. Back in Smash Bros, it was always the double Cloud, or Cloud and another character, Cloud and Meta Knight. You see other pairings as well. But it's the connection. I don't know what it is. Telepathic. I don't know. Hispanics have it. I don't know what it is, bro. They're
speaking Spanish mid-match and no one knows what they're saying. Okay? That's the problem. Because when you speak English, they're like, oh, yeah, we know your language too. And they're just like, so I can't even talk my strategy. But then they're like, yo, let's talk our strats in front of them. Embarrass them.
Embarrass them. No sabían,
And I'm like, I really should have paid more attention to Spanish. I mean, I took French anyway, but still.
Yeah. I ain't the right kind of Spanish they teach in school, though. That's Spanish from Spain, so you're still not learning.
I'll know something. Grab him for the back air. I'll be like, oh, I've heard this before.
That's true.
Back in 10th grade.
Yeah.
No.
That's back when I went to I think it was Genesis 3. You know, when they revived that. Me and my homie actually played against a Mexican team, and they were talking Spanish. I'm like, they don't know. They don't know that I know. They're like, oh, I heard it. Like, oh, go for the upper. I'll choose the stage. And then like I kind of gave it away because they're trying to like discuss with me what stage I want. I'm like, mejor vamos acá, and they're like,
oh, see,
they're like,
yo,
¿Sabes español? I'm like,
your teammate should have dropped you, bro.
I know,
should
bro.
have been like, you let it know.
I know, huh? We both knew, you know, but they stopped talking after that.
They're just like, oh, we can't.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. I think that was Zomph, Zomph, I think was his name, the Captain Falcon.
Okay.
But yeah, back at it again. MKLeo, Javi, who do they play in doubles? Not Byleth, right?
MKLeo could play whoever he wants, to be honest. And anywhere if he wants to. I mean, Joker would make sense, but I'm sure he could play Byleth if he wants to.
Cloud
like
is
if he
still there.
wants to. Cloud, he can play whoever.
Sora, imagine Sora. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really figured out what MKLeo actually wants in a character, other than I guess a sword.
Yeah. I feel like he's kind of free reign because he has a lot of creativity when it comes to the game.
Yeah. But just because of
Oh yeah, I can see the screen over here. Yeah.
but it's similar to how to like, for example, Wadi pretty much only plays characters that have charges.
Right.
You know, Mewtwo, his
Shadow Ball.
Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
There was someone else, one of the Miis, I think.
Mm.
But Leo, I don't know if it's sword or what, and Byleth got the answer. Byleth and Lucina.
Okay, Lucina.
Okay, I was a little confused looking.
Yeah, definitely not Cloud. Definitely not Pyramithra. But
And Snake and Greninja. Definitely exciting. Snake obviously susceptible to be getting gimped, especially against players like MKLeo and Javi.
yeah.
But at the same time, you know, Snake's heavy. Heaviest character on here. Definitely might take a little while to get rid of that stop if you're not going for a gimp.
They're both playing really solid, kind of slowing down the pace of the game, kind of bringing out their own characters. And I haven't seen the Lucina in dubs at all. Good backer right there.
Sneaky.
Talk about being aware though.
Yeah, and that was really the biggest thing that turned the tide because everything was so even until then.
And just got good awareness that you see. Come on.
Really interesting options coming in from Frozen. I cannot tell which one is the Snake just because of how they put their ports in.
We'll just say that Frozen is Snake, I believe, and then Folk is the Greninja.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Then yeah, it seems like Frozen's not afraid to put themselves in to harm's way. You know, kind of like I'll roll in between you both, not really worried. And we're gonna find out that comes kind of to bite him in the butt later.
Yeah. All that racked up damage you can see, and that time you're taking away from helping out your partner is going to become kind of a big deficit.
Yeah. Oh, you need some help right now versus Leo.
Yep.
Falk, get over there! Falk can't, Falk's that too! Everyone needs help on the screen.
Oh, please. Oh, my God. I always MK was so ready. Even from any back throw. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Things are getting out of hand oh so quickly. Frozen desperately trying to take a stock off of Leo and somehow still dropping it first.
Oh.
Only one person's untouchable. Only one person can have all their stocks, and Leo is clearly the one that chose to take on that role.
Look at this. So dominant. Oh, okay. All right. I want to see something creative to end this off. What can you do here? Okay. Okay.
Got one.
There, that's one.
You are mortal, okay? You do indeed bleed.
At this point, you kind of think of that counter picking. Like, what are you going to do next?
Yeah. I mean, there's miracles, and then there's blue moons. Okay?
That's true.
I've yet to see a blue moon.
Oh, man. It's not here in Seattle. It's too cloudy.
Well, apparently, you might be able to see some of the northern lights this
Oh,
weekend.
really? Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and Seattle's one of the places in the U.S. that's supposed to have a good viewing. It's not cloudy.
I did not know that. That's
It's
actually
some
awesome.
rare, weird thing going on. So
This weekend is pretty awesome. If
I
you
mean,
guys are
for priority, okay?
Yeah,
Not only
exactly.
do they bring you talent, they bring you the Northern Lights. I've never seen an event do that.
Oh man, the first time for everything, but just wake up. Also, yeah, so we did get word that a Frozen is actually the Greninja, and Folk is the
I thought it was the
snake.
other way around. I thought,
He just said that it was.
oh,
yeah.
it's the other way. So Falk is the snake. Yeah,
Oh,
Frozen's the snake.
oh, my brain is switched.
Okay.
All right, it's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
Okay, good there.
Oh, you did this turn only got 3%. That is the most embarrassing counter I've seen Snake ever do.
I seen that thing trip. I dare that trips and it causes it to. You gotta. Oh my God! What are you doing up there? Chill, chill,
Yeah.
chill. Hey, they're just kids, all right?
That's what I thought. They are here to play, and I mean, we were talking about how good Leo and Javi are together, and they're really just demonstrating that. So much stage control from both these players, whether they're having their opponents off stage, going for the edge guard, but these are two one-on-one fights, and blue team is sub 30% each, and the stock's already gone.
Yeah, now imagine them playing together when they're doing actual doubles combos. Like, it's just a scary matchup. I don't know how you're gonna deal with this. You want to kind of just maybe bring back neutral if you can. But I mean, you see Violet and Lucina staring down with swords.
Yeah.
Looks like you don't want to land anytime soon.
Low key, I think if this is rare for me to say, but if you're green team, maybe you get together and just start using these projectiles. Violet and Lucina don't have projectiles. You have grenades, you have the shuriken, but the one-on-ones, that's not exactly working out, as we see Frozen drop another stock. And I hate to say it, but Falk doesn't look too far behind. Great tech coming in from Leo.
Gonna sit on stage, maybe. Frozen come up with their partner here. Miss. Finally back on stage. Grenade with them apart. Not gonna do much there. Goodness. There's so much damage right in a couple of seconds.
Yeah. You sneeze, you blink, and you're all of a sudden at 100%.
And one thing is that they're not even hitting. You see MKleo and Javi play, they're not hitting each other.
Yeah.
They're so close and they're still just so.
They turned team attack off and no one caught him. I cannot believe this.
This is my switch, homie. Chill.
Yeah.
I gotta go back home. I'm gonna play.
Okay. You told me you were a fan of Leo. Interesting.
Wait a minute.
Is
Hey,
your
hey.
Switch? Okay.
Shit.
You got it on remote control.
Don't call me out. Don't call me out. The Switch is not hacked, I swear. Oh, man. I blame Nintendo.
Whatever someone puts in hobby, okay? No team attack for blue team.
For blue team, all right.
But I mean, as you touched on it perfectly, Seo. Like, they're just playing around each other flawlessly, not hitting each other. Clearly, they've done this for a very, very long time. And Death is essentially knocking on green team's door right now. Greninja at 155, struggling, just grasping at air, trying to survive, and that is already gone. And now it's just Frozen by themselves against the two demons who are just relentless on this onslaught.
And they're going back at it again. I mean, what can really stop them at this point? You have so much potential here.
Yeah.
I did both that last. Oh no, Javi still has two stop. Never mind. I won't even talk.
And they can stop each other because
Yeah,
they did finally hit each other.
that is true.
Oh, good back air.
Yeah.
The feint from Javi. I'm jumping at you. You better choose a defensive option. JK, I'm waiting for the air dodge.
Yep.
Beautiful punish right there from
So
Javi.
that always that question every game. How are you gonna get back to stage? No, you're not. You're
Yeah,
not.
and those are some of the best in the business to do it. So very, very difficult. And, you know, a lot of people talk about how good Snake is, but a lot of people don't talk about how exploitable that recovery is. And if
That's
you
true.
are a proficient player, you know how to deal with it properly. You space correctly, punish air dodges, and Javi shows you how it's done.
Just right there, clean back, good setup. You know, who can keep up? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Very-
actually a couple characters that can and can't do it. So, Javi just proves with every character he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But stellar performance. Unfortunately for Falk and Frozen, they do drop into the loser bracket.
Yeah.
But I mean, against arguably the best team in the bracket.
yeah.
A top 3 team for sure here.
I'm pretty sure they're seeded first, right? It
More than
would make sense.
likely, but you know what? I'm not a TO. I stay in my lane, okay? I stay in my
That's
lane.
true.
I was like, you want me to talk about it? Cool. I'm going to talk about some games, but I'm not going to seed the players.
Yeah.
You tell me who's good.
That's true. That's true. We all can see it though. All
Yeah,
right.
Stellar, just clearly
Yeah.
a tier above a lot of other teams in the bracket. That is for sure.
Shield. So now we're going to be getting Send and Louis Money on stage against Almond Butter and Auto Mystic. And so these are two players I know personally. They're from Portland. And so,
Louis Money is low-key one of my under-the-radar favorite players.
yeah?
It's not someone where I'm like, I go to an event, I was like, Louis Money! But every time Louis Money's on stream, I'm like, Louis Money!
Yeah.
Just a joy to kind of watch just the way his expressions go. He just always seems happy. And then his play is so solid. I don't know why he can play so many so many characters so well. That's a whole nother discussion.
Oh. Who else did he play? He plays Fox and
Mario.
Mario, okay.
Fox, Mario, and there was one more character I've seen him play once.
A sword character, I believe?
I don't recall. I just remember we had Xanadu, and I was like, whoa, why are you playing these characters so well? And why is it not just one or two? Like, okay.
Yeah.
But always a joy to watch, and it's interesting because I feel like Louis Money is one of those players that's going to have some breakout event, and I just don't know when it will be. And not breakout isn't like a one-off, a breakout where it's like consistently from that point going to be doing well, because he's had some really, really solid placings.
That's true.
But I just think he's like, when we see 2 events in a row, that's when it's going to be like, start putting Louis Money in your top 8.
Yep, true. Call him over, you know. And we also see Send, who formerly known as Best Nest, right? We all know that, I think now. But the Nest is still popping. The Nest is still popping. You know, he's really tall. He's massive.
Yes.
Yes.
I was unaware of the name switch, so thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it happened like around 3-4 months ago.
Okay.
Started playing online. Switch over to Send, kind of like reminisce of Ascend, right? So
okay.
So Send. He's already there, I guess. If you Ascend, right?
I need to change my name. I'll never get verified because of the rapper.
Oh, no.
Man.
That's
Everyone in VG got verified. I was like, wait, what happened to?
So what about me? Yeah.
And he's from Maryland, so I was like, come on, bro. Like, I'm about to change my tag to CO.
Ah, wait a minute. Hey. I know, right? Oh man. Actually, I have played against Send in tournament before. Funny story. Huh?
Who won?
What do you think? Nah, Send won, bro. Send won.
That's what I thought. But you know, that's what you said. I was like, is this a trick question?
It's a trick question. Nah. Wait a minute. Can't judge that. It's actually funny. The moment we played, we were about to start playing, and there's like a small table with a bunch of switches on, and we're about to play, and we're trying to set up something. It wasn't working, and so he's like, "Oh, let me turn off the switch and turn it back on," and he turned off the switch, and some people on the side like, "Ah!" He turned off someone else's switch at that moment, but like, he's like, "Oh, did I just turn off you guys' switch?" And then he was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's just we just started to like." It was so like. It was done. He walked away. I was like, "We still gotta play our match, brother." Like,
oh wait, so he
turned it off.
he turned off their switch and tried to DQ himself, basically. He's like, "I don't gotta play anymore, man."
I think it was just walking in shame, but he eventually came back and then he whooped me. So.
Oh, yeah. you should have been like, "Yo, what's the?" I know pausing makes you lose a stock, but a switch, is that like a set or a game? Like, come on now.
That's a set. Oh my god.
A little bit more than a stock is what I would imagine.
Imagine what it said. Oh yeah, I beat Send. Yeah, how? He turned off the switch, bro.
Okay, you answered. That's when you got to hit him with the don't ask question.
That's
okay?
right.
That's my secret.
Why are you asking?
Yeah, come on.
I got him with that. That's true.
Are you doubting me? Come on now. Start making them feel bad. What? You don't think I'm capable of beating Send? Come on.
Exactly. What you thinking? Yeah.
That's messed up. I gotta go home now. I don't even want to talk to you no more. Like,
I thought we were homies, bro. You don't see it in me? Oh man. Yeah, but so Send is from Pacific Northwest, so I'm glad we get to see him. Louis Money from East Coast, I believe, right?
I don't know. Not from Maryland.
Okay.
I can tell you not MDVA.
Yeah, right.
I
Midwest?
I didn't think it was East Coast because I don't recall seeing Louis Money at enough events. Okay, NorCal.
Oh, NorCal.
But
okay.
with you being from here, I was like, I can't tell him no because like he clearly can't be from here or.
Right. Yeah. That's.
But Louis from NorCal, so.
Okay.
Where apparently the money's real, you know.
Yeah, for real. It don't stop. The grind don't stop, no matter where you're at.
Okay. I'm literally 3 hours from New York. You sure the grind don't stop in NorCal? Like, I've never seen more of a. When you meet certain people, just like, yo, are you from New York? They're like, yeah, you know. It's like, because you have 14 jobs and you're already making 6 figures. So, like,
shit.
I was like, clearly you're from New York. Like,
So clearly. But finally back into it. Here it is. Okay, we get to see a lot of different. Wait a minute. Oh, Fox, Samus. Okay, I've not seen this before.
yeah, a little different. So we got the Wolf and the Samus, and I mean, of course, Louis Money, as mentioned before, can play a ton of characters. Wolf, clearly one of them on the rosters as well. And Sen not going with the Nest, saying, hey, my Samus is nice.
Okay, actually, Samus is a pretty good doubles character. You kind of just charge up your charge shot and kind of get that going. And the edge guard ability right here.
They're taking turns taking stocks, okay? One takes one off the right, the other takes off the left. Look at this combo right here.
Goodness.
You just took 44% off of one open.
Oh my, that's what I'm talking about.
I thought it was worse. It should have been more damage, honestly.
From all that action, it should have been, right?
I'm like, yo, Ari's still alive.
It's like watching a movie with good actors, but you see a bad movie, you're like,
Yeah.
what is this? Okay, yeah, back at it again.
And just Louis Money just not afraid to take the fight to Incineroar.
That's true. Almbetter is going to catch that off, though. Probably going to get something, but the combos are going to start pretty soon. We know that these are two really static players for teaming. So back off stage.
I mean, they're just... Red Team's just doing a stellar job of controlling the pace, just keeping everyone on the right side, getting combos, getting every hit is pretty much 4 hits. There is no singular hit. And just Yellow Team struggling to get their footing.
Yeah. All the coverage. Oh, okay, there's the Greninja. The substitute going to come into play. Going to get something off. No.
That is at least one thing that Almond Butter does have going for themselves. Oh,
What?
no!
What?
You talk about team combos!
I'm sorry, man. I know.
Oh, my God.
We're from the same state, but hey, I'm sorry, you guys. I feel bad.
That was savage!
I'm surprised no up throw to charge shot, man. You got to do what you got to do.
I mean, they already demonstrated one trick. They're like, look, we can't let them see it all right now.
That's true. That is just going up.
Yeah, even there, the air dodge back to say, hey, it's your turn.
Oh,
and
oh,
everybody
oh.
goes, everybody gets a dip.
Too much dip on your chip there.
Yeah. Dip it low. And, I mean, we were just talking about prior to this, the Leo and Javi kind of fluidity. This might have been better.
That's what it feels like. Oh.
It felt like Javi and Leo were just really good players. These are like good players that also were like, oh, remember that thing we practiced just for the Twitter clip? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, man. Just for the Twitter clip.
Wow.
Back to Greninja, back to Samus. Are we going to see a change from Auto Mystic?
I mean, I don't...
So he plays a lot of Sora, he plays a lot of Pit, which we don't want to see. But there is a Sora.
It's weird saying a lot of Sora because we all say it, but I'm like, the character's been out for like... Every
That's
character
true.
you played before, you played more than your Sora.
That's true. Like, how much hours you got on it?
But I mean, Auto Mystic saying enough hours is opting to go Sora. This is the first time I've actually commentated Sora in a double match.
Something new always comes to play. And good fair right there. Okay. Keep it up, maybe? Okay, Almbetter doing a really good job actually keeping the juggle system going on. Maybe it's going to help your Auto Mystic come back into play as well.
The one thing that might be interesting is that you know that Sora B is really good at killing, and so is that up air. So maybe Almond Butter can toss some people up into the skies. Auto Mystic can kind of convert with the kill.
And then save your partner after they get into free fall as well. As long as they can kind of get that situation going. Good parry though. Oh. Offstage pressure. Samus is so good at the ledge.
And we actually just found out that Sin and Louis Money are actually the #1 seed.
That's
So-
interesting. We would have thought MKLeo, Javi, but after the last game,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I believe it.
They're like, Leo, you get #1 seed in the bracket for singles, but not in dubs, all right?
Okay, good stuff.
But I will say that even though yellow team is down, it is a much better start. And as soon as I say that, Autumn Mystic drops another stock, and it's starting to look really, really similar to last game.
Light to dim here. It's looking like they're going to close it up pretty solidly. They still have a chance to bring this back, but you want to see a little bit more good spacing from the characters.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just clanking too much.
It's kind of like, where's the bad guy? Let me run at him. Wait, we're both running at him together.
Exactly.
Take turns. Ooh, that up B got... I'm a little scared for Autumn Mystic. No. And I mean, look, you got a lot of hours in Sword, but the character's still new, okay?
That's true.
That target just, you know, went to the wrong spot, and you dropped so quickly, and oh no.
Build-A-Bear combo.
After, like, looking so clean. Goodbye. Who choreographed that?
Oh, man.
How much did they pay their opponents? Hey, we want you to finish this in this way, okay? Here's 20.
Yeah.
Here's
just
20.
DI down, you're fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, man. Feels bad for the homies, but hey, good gameplay is good gameplay nonetheless.
Yeah, it was solid. It was so good. I mean, showing why apparently they were the #1 seed.
That's true. God damn. The Samus, though, is something new I've not seen from Sen. But I have seen a lot of, we do have a lot of Samuses, unfortunately, and fortunately up here. So
okay.
Yeah.
Look, as an Olimar player, I'm just like, whatever. Like, honestly, I don't play that much Olimar anymore, but if I see a Samus, Olimar coming out, I was like, oh, you shooting stuff? Me too.
Me too. Yeah, because your Pikmin stopped the charge shot,
yeah,
right?
their body.
Oh, man, feels bad for them, but hey.
Well, Olimar's frame data up close still was awful, so, like, Samus still be giving them the work.
That's true.
I'm like, what if you just fought me? And they're like, I can't do that. And I was like, yes, believe that. You're correct. You cannot.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, the Samus is definitely very different from Ness. But clearly Sen does not care, worked out, proficient player, and definitely demonstrating that.
I think the only thing they have is like that floatiness. Maybe that kind of draw it into that, you know? Samus is floating, Ness is kind of floaty. Kind of got that little good aspect of just spacing in and out. And you do have really good tools like Baka that does kill pretty early.
True.
Yeah.
Which Ness has as well. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But solid play all around. And I cannot tell. It looks like maybe Sen is playing again. So Sen and Louis Money are back for an instant replay against some new victims.
I'm down for that. I'm actually down. Usually like to see a lot of different players come in, but that was a show, man. That was a show.
You know, they should throw us up.
Okay. So these are they're going to be going up against Snickeldorf. So you guys know who Snickeldorf is. You know, he's top 10 in Washington. And Mum's Cookie, who's also a really good duck hunt, I believe.
Is that because their names involve cookies?
Huh.
Snickerdoodle? Yeah, Snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's cool.
I wonder if that's why they team. You're like, yo, I don't really want to team with you, but like low key, there's no other cookies in the venue, so like you gotta do it.
Having that though, so Snickeldorf is gonna be a Game & Watch player who recently got top 5 at an Oregon regional. That was really amazing. You know, Moxie was there. You had Elegant that was there. JJ who's also there. And so proving yourself. Also, we also saw Ludo there as well. So good stuff to Snickeldorf, and he's going to bring that into doubles. Mum's Cookie, I've only seen a couple times back on the online era that we all know. But going against Sen and Louis Money, though, I don't know how consistent they are playing against, playing with each other, or how they're able to deal with team combos or team, ranked 1 or, seeded 1.
They'd be able to do it.
You think so?
No, but no. I think statistically they aren't going to do it because it's clearly the team that's expected to win the event.
Right.
But we've had upsets. Let's not forget that. I still remember Glitch, where it was like Leon and Charlie the King. It was like such proficient play. Leo, anything is possible. But when it comes to being an uphill battle, this is definitely one of the most difficult ones because, at least in the 1v1 with the upset, there's just that dynamic. You're now competing with the player's individual skill along with their teamwork, and they are some of the best that do it.
That's true.
All fronts.
That's true.
But maybe the Seattle power-up, maybe the Washington power-up will be here.
Yeah, you're here at home base. This is where it really matters,
Throw some cookies at them, okay?
Throw some cookies at them. to distract him or something. Actually, if you guys go into the hotel, the first thing they do, or once you get your key to your door, like, do you want a cookie? They open this magical drawer with a bunch of, I don't know if you knew that.
They offered it to me. I told them no.
Really?
I was like, keep that cookie. Don't. Who do you think I am? I was like, a cookie? Okay. Give me some Thin Mints. Give me a box of cookies. Don't just offer me one. I'm disrespected. No,
yeah.
I was like, I came all the way from the other side of the continent, and you decided to offer me a single cookie.
It was nice and warm, though. Fresh out the oven.
Hold up, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
They didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it was like all warm, nice. It was actually thick and filled with chocolate. Oh, so good.
Okay, so if it's a warm cookie, I might reconsider.
Yeah, the drawer is actually like a little mini oven, too. I don't know if you knew that.
They got an easy bake oven in the drawer. Yo, ding! Here you go.
Here you go. What a cookie. You know, Snickledorf and Mum's Cookies were off of that. You know, like, more, please. So, closing in on it, we're pretty close to setting up, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're all sitting down right now. So you guys like Snickledorf, which I know everybody does. Anybody from here in Washington, Oregon knows. Cheer on your boy in the chat.
No. Excited to see what they can do.
You know, they should have came in like with cookie costumes.
They should have.
That would have been so funny.
They should have had aprons on. They should play with oven mitts, to be honest. Like, I don't know what they're doing here.
Like Pac-Man, just like, whoop, whoop.
Like I was rooting for them until I saw the lack of oven mitts on their hands. And I'm like, I don't know if I really want you to win anymore.
Oh man,
I'm keeping it a buck.
Are you really Mum's Cookie?
Yeah, like come on. Why would you lie to me? We just met.
Oh man.
Stages probably going to be pretty standard. Most people, it seems like, have been. Actually, I don't know. For dubs, I would think Town and City would be a good starting place.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people still kind of choose like that Smashville type of thing.
Smash
for Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, and they chose PS2.
Yeah, it's also a big stage. You have more room to kind of figure out your opponent. You know, the only thing is that like we saw in the previous games is that once one person gets somebody off stage, same thing will happen off the other stage.
Yeah.
You just cannot get to your partner because of how big the stage is. You know. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing I don't like about PS2 and doubles. I like more like a Town and City sounds like the best stage, honestly.
Yeah, you can, to kind of circumvent that scenario, is play within a dash range of your teammate. I remember when I played a lot of doubles, that was one of our things is, hey, whenever you're playing and you're fighting someone, make sure you're within a dash distance of your teammate, ideally.
True.
Or you have both people centered between you two. But very unorthodox characters all around, and
Yeah, what the hell? This is a plants?
all right. I'm almost, after this, going to TO them and be like, I need you guys, red team be 1 and 2, Snickledorf and Mum's Cookie, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please, yeah.
You don't have to take your controllers out, okay? You can you can click the minus button now, okay?
Gonna rock the H4 tag. That's another homie from Washington. Gonna be the Pikachu player. Probably why, yo, since you're playing Pichu. Luigi, what? What happened off the stage? What was that? Okay, interesting.
And just to be clear, Snickledorf is the Game & Watch, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meaning
Game &
Mum's Cookie is Pikachu. And Cindus Piranha Plant?
I think so.
Okay.
Playing all the low tiers today, I guess.
It is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's working out, but I would say slight advantage kind of to red team. Yeah, they're down to stock, but the damage is so high on green team that, you know, it's not too bad of a position to be in.
Even though both these characters are really light, they can just run in and run out and do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
It just all depends whether they can get in or not, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, Game & Watch in theory is a great character for doubles. You know, you have that down smash where you can kind of throw it out, someone's bound to run into it, take a stock early. You have your up B, your get out of jail free card, but oh no.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're just playing against some really proficient players, and look at the coverage as we saw right there.
He's so consistent as well. Okay. Louis might just cover everything. You died a jab?
Pichu.
You died a jab?
Poor Pichu. Come off the jab. Apollo jab?
Come on.
That's not even a real jab.
That's not healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. Pichu needs some milk.
Needs some milk. Or something. Need some cookies, I guess. You don't get a free cookie if you come to the hotel.
Yeah, you know. You need to come to the hotel every day. You need all the cookies.
Seriously.
Yeah, I do like that little bit of conversion right there, getting some much-needed damage onto the green team.
Lesh play right here, that was really well.
Ooh.
There you go. That's another thing is that the kill power that Pichu has.
Yeah. Definitely a true glass cannon.
Something so small that can just pack a punch. Good up B right there, going to take that stock. Hey, it's looking kind of even.
Yeah,
Percent's a little bad, but still.
Might have a real game. Oh, this could be big. Oh, tried to go for that down air, not able to find the mark, but I do like the thought process.
No!
Cookie.
That was so unfortunate.
Louis Money with the catch. Immediately after that, saying the up B is coming through, and I'm gonna meet and greet you at the top with an up air.
That's the best way to punish that move. I just saw, I'm sorry, I hit the mic, but he just down smashed his partner and then S smashed his partner.
That's the most Game & Watch thing in the world to do.
I can't stop that.
That is, it's such a Game & Watch thing to do.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go to Foresight.
Go Foresight.
Foresight, please.
Please.
Are you going to opt for Town City? And I mean,
Town
on the
City.
plus for Snickledorf and Mum's Cookie, it was getting better.
Yeah.
You know, that's the plus. The downside is the fact this Piranha Plant and Palutena and Sin and Louis Money are going deep in their pockets with
True.
these characters.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, these blast zones are small. They do have a lot of kill power, so this is a really good stage pick, I think, in my opinion. Palutena is good at anywhere she goes, really. But the Piranha Plant, I feel like you can't get to your partner as fast as you can. So kill power, kind of like reducing your resources. I think it's a good pick for them.
Yeah, and I mean, Pichu kills off the side. Game & Watch does as well, so it makes a lot of sense. We'll find out if it comes into play because, I mean, you got to get the damage first, and that's always kind of been the issue is that, oh my gosh.
Off the top?
Yeah, Sin just taking full advantage of what should have been Mum's Cookie being in an advantageous position.
There's some less pressure right here. Where are you at? Wake up! It's just, oh man.
Piranha Plant has been trying to get back on stage for about a year now. Finally managed to do it. But oh my god, only at 100. Which I don't know how you're only at 100 when you spent half the game off stage, but it happens.
Look at all these stocks he's been taking as well. The percent has been racking up. I feel like you just like being off stage. I feel like that's just you.
I mean, look, Mum's Cookie is literally teleporting stops. Okay? You are last stop, and it's been a minute and 30 seconds?
Yeah. Where'd it all go, man? Okay, yeah. The Patui gonna come out and take that stock finally. Maybe you can start something here, but you just gotta be careful. What is, okay. There you go. Exactly as I say that.
Yeah. Look, a lot of shiny stuff is happening off stage, and people are dying, okay?
Yeah. That's true. Hey, you gotta watch out though. Gonna keep it up. Damage potential. Oh my god. Is that up there?
Yep, took the stock right when Snickledorf. Yeah, really unfortunate. Oh, now they're just playing a game of Jungle Gym, like ping pong, like poor Pichu.
Poor Pichu. That's kind of messed up, man.
It is. Back throw into. Okay, missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
using that super armor.
How can you cover everything at once, man? How do you do that? Okay.
Well, okay, all right. Pichu covered the last part.
So I'm out. Oh. The first game was better than the second.
It was.
Yeah.
But, I mean, again, as mentioned before, Louis Money and Sen, just phenomenal players, phenomenal team. And we saw that displayed yet again in that match with more characters.
True. It's always a tough call to when you play against a top player. You think you're doing well, and then 2 seconds are gone, and you're like, where's my stock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Pichu, man. Poor Pichu.
Yo, Pichu is just...
How do you die to power jab?
I think normally you blink and you lose a stock. I blinked and there were 2 gone. I was just like, how'd that happen?
And he's stealing stocks too. He's
Yeah.
like, yoink, it's mine.
Like, yo, I'm dropping 4 stocks in 2 minutes, okay? Making history.
What kind of speed run is this?
But
Oh, man.
I mean, still a decent showing. Again, it's just hard to have a great showing when you're going up against players like that, teams like that. Against anyone else, it would have been like, wow, good match. You guys are solid. Probably a victory. I mean, clearly they were winning. That's how they got on stream and winners.
Yep.
But just Louis Money and Sin, just very talented individuals.
True that. You're thinking about like what part of the pool they're at, and you think of like MKLeo and Louis Money and Sen. Where are they gonna end up? You know?
Yeah, it's definitely true.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited. I just want to see more good gameplay like that, you know? Or like you can ping pong really well. You're like in the zone. You kind of understand what's happening. You just have a really good connection with your partner.
Yeah. Which just comes some of it with time. Some of it are just understanding the rules of doubles.
True.
I think that because doubles isn't focused, people don't focus on doubles that much. There's a lot of rules that kind of go by the wayside.
True.
You know, like how do you cover someone that's off stage? Who's gonna go high? Who's gonna go low? Who's grabbing the ledge? Who's going for the two frame? You know, who's covering the roll? And it's just a lot of little things that happen that a lot of people don't talk about because we're all so concerned about singles and, you know, how do I perform there? And I want my sponsor to see that doubles is a skill.
That's
and,
true.
When you see good double play, it's good doubles play.
It is really good. That's true. The best doubles was in Brawl though. IMO.
Ooh, retro! Don't show your age, okay? They're not. Look, they're not ready for that.
Oh man, show my age. That's true. Actually, tomorrow is my birthday, so I guess that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
We will
Halloween.
take drinks on right before at 12.
Am I able to take drinks?
Huh?
Am I able? You just asked me if I'm able to
No,
take
I said
drinks?
we will.
Oh, we will. Okay. I
Yeah.
say. I thought you said if you're able. I was like, oh.
You're talking about bro. I already know you're over 21. All right, by a couple years.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I know the brawl scene. Okay.
That's true. That's
I
true.
could take a guess.
Back in the day. Back in the old days.
I'm like tequila. Like,
Oh man.
of course you would have to check your ID first.
Yeah, of
because,
course. Yeah.
And your vaccine card. I can't drink with anyone that's not vaccinated.
Oh, you're good.
Indoors and
You have to be.
Seattle.
You have to be vaccinated in order to come to this event.
Yeah.
So that's another good thing.
which is like, I mean, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
Also, I think it might have. Was that even a Seattle rule? Was that something they had to do anyway?
I don't know. I don't think it's a Seattle rule.
Well, I know in New York City, to go inside a bar or a restaurant, you have to be vaccinated. You have to show them a proof of
Really?
card.
Oh, I did not know that.
And I know there's a couple places in Seattle where apparently that's the case, where they want to see your card.
Yeah, I don't know. And I know in Oregon it's not, but I've never been told here in Washington that was a thing. Maybe specifically Seattle. Makes sense with a bigger population, but
Possible. I mean, I haven't gone out yet since I just got here tomorrow. But I mean,
Yeah.
yesterday. But I'll find out. Could you imagine? I just got here tomorrow. Like,
I got here tomorrow.
yo, that's the biggest mix-up.
Oh
Yo, when you
man.
get in here, yo, I got here tomorrow. Oh,
I got
where are
here.
you?
Yeah, for the party. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you know.
Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to get ramen later. That's like the biggest goal. They have really good ramen over here. In Oregon, there's like barely any food or any places to go to. Portland is like very hipster, which is cool, but like they only go so far because I don't know.
Did you drive?
Huh?
Did you drive?
Yeah, I drive.
So you trying to get ramen after this block?
Ramen sounds good.
Ramen it is. All right,
Ramen.
we're getting ramen after the block.
Yeah.
It's called bonding, guys.
Bonding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hungry. Okay.
X-Ray and Karma. I actually met Karma earlier today.
Yeah.
So
Karma's cool.
rooting for Karma.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, are you Logic? I didn't know you were here." And I was like, "You know what, man? I already like you." I was like, "I already like you, man. It's cool. Yeah, I'm here."
That's funny, dude. Karma has been in the game for a while. He's actually from Portland. Been playing a lot of the Shotos. Really good, really proficient with the characters. Lots to talk a lot, though. He loves to talk a lot.
Well, that was another thing. He did ask me as we went through characters. He's like, "You still play Olimar?" And I was like, "Come on, man. I'm too old to play bad characters. I don't play bad characters anymore." And then
Gotcha.
went in saying I heard Logic was also a fan of fighting games, and I said absolutely not. I hate all of those characters. Like all you guys turn around for no reason for free, and I call out the autocorrect. Like I'll roll just like, yo, he's not ready for. Oh yeah, autocorrect. I go for a cross up. Oh yeah, autocorrect. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm mad.
that's true. In doubles, it does not happen. Yeah.
which I would not play a fighting game character in doubles because
true.
I don't get to cheat. And why would I play a character unless I get to cheat? Come on now.
You say it was a free, but it was actually for $5.99.
Okay, come on. In 2021, that's free. All right, you paid for everything. You know.
That's true. Fighter Pass ain't too expensive. Good.
Your locals are $5. Okay. Oh, y'all
Some
need to increase your venue fees, guys. No, I'm sure.
Yeah, Portland locals are pretty cheap, but Eugene is even cheaper, bro. It's only $2.
We used to have lower price venues for our locals, but to be fair, our quality has increased well beyond what we pay for our locals. Karma came over. I have to shout out Karma. I already shouted you out. Karma. I'm being very professional right now, by the way, on BTS Smash. But yeah, we had to increase our venue fees, but at the same time we're like, but you guys have 32 setups at every local.
Yeah.
With lights and production, and I'm like, all right, it was probably worth it.
You literally have everything. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we're trying to grow that down in Eugene, Springfield area. I run a lot of the streams down there, and I kind of help out with all that.
It's one of my middle names, Eugene.
Oh, really?
I have 2 middle names.
Oh, you have 2 middle names?
Yep.
I have no middle
the
names.
other one. None? You want one of mine? I got an extra, bro.
Nah, I got like 4 last names though.
Oh, okay.
My name is Eliseo Arenas Garcia Padillo Gutierrez.
So that's always real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't know why they did it. Yeah,
to make you unique, okay? You are one of one. And
that's true.
when you try to get verified, you're gonna be like, yo, there is only me, I can assure you.
That's true. Yeah, when I get there, yeah. How does it feel to not be verified? Alright, not gonna go there. My bad.
I'm not. I feel the same way you feel.
That's true. That's true. Oh man. Someday, right? We're hoping.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It'll be okay otherwise.
Well, you guys want to give me a follow on Twitter right there at RCS Sale. You already know me. If you guys are from the area. Yeah. Like I said, I run the events for Eugene, Springfield. I haul all my equipment everywhere. You already know.
Sounds good. And I would imagine people watching aren't always already familiar with it because it is off of BTS's Smash stream.
That's true.
So, yeah. RCS_SEO, SEO. Go ahead and shoot a follow. Support.
Yeah.
And we are getting into this. And did they do it correctly? It looks like they did. Karma is indeed the Kazuha.
Oh,
X-Raven is indeed the Sephiroth. I'm going to imagine Ray is the Falco and Mage is the Pokemon trainer.
I actually like the way their team is. They're both really evil characters, you know? I like this. The bad guys, you know, gonna take over.
Okay, then you know who we're rooting for.
I don't know. I like Kazuya, though.
And, in Red Team, they chose the sidekicks, okay?
The sidekicks?
There is no Pikachu there. There is no Fox, okay?
That's actually true. Ooh, going back at it, though. We haven't seen much of Sephiroth in doubles. I think he's kind of chaotic, but also can change the game really fast.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. He has a lot of good trade and stock is gone. Not what you want if you're X-Raven. You came back, but you didn't want to get rid of your teammate in the process.
I think at that point you just have to be aware of the Ivysaur that can kind of just do whatever he wants off stage. You know, I feel like it's his free roam at the point. Good stuff. They're gonna get punished. Fortunate stuff from Falco, but hey, you know what? Still in the lead. Still doing really well.
Yeah, and you can see X-Raven actually going off there trying to edge guard the Falco. Didn't work out, but the thought process was there, and unfortunately, you just ended up between a rock and a rock. Not even just a hard place. Like, that stock was gone immediately when you were between Ivysaur and Falco.
Crazy trade from the up B from Kazuya. Not going to get it just yet, but still back into play. I just feel like they haven't found their footing. Two stocks down when you're X-Raven and you're playing Sephiroth, and it's getting even worse.
The weight on the counter! Red Team still hasn't lost a stock. This could potentially be the first 6 stock we have commentated. Unless something changes soon.
It is Kazuya. Can kill really early or just land one hit and do something. But it's looking tough.
Okay, got one. Are we going to get 2? Oh, I thought we were going to see command grab right there for number 2.
Mana switching right here. Going to stay with the Ivysaur. Goodness.
Okay,
there
got 2. Yeah. All right, new game plan if you're a green team. Sephiroth, goes away and just lets Karma do his thing.
All right, Karma got to get back in there. It's tough, though. You're dealing with 2 character that kind of can just do so many multi-hits, and you just have to be prepared for that, you know? That's what kind of stopping you from doing anything.
Oh, I thought we were going to see a down air. Saw the up air didn't work out, but still staying out there, still trying to keep it going. We knew it was just a matter of time as Mage and Ray were going to walk it in. And game number 1 goes to Red Team.
No, he had his jump and his up B right there, but he went up B first and then the jump, so that was really unfortunate. You gotta time the right ones.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's really tough when you're two really tall characters. You're Kaz is not that slow, but Sephiroth is kind of slow in the very beginning, and you do have good spacing tools, but you just get beat up when you're playing against Falco and Ivysaur. It's just a hard way to get stuffed out.
Yeah, you want to, because you have to play it differently. You have to be a lot more controlling a zone. It's kind of like for anyone familiar with basketball, you know, are you playing man-to-man or are you playing zone? Well, maybe it's more football, but whatever.
Either way, yeah.
I think you could do it in basketball as well.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know, and then when you're playing a character like Sephiroth, you want more zone control than man-to-man, you know? You don't want to be up close and personal. You want to say, this is the area I'm protecting. If anyone comes here, I'm damaging them. So that way you don't have to move around as much.
Yeah. Also being Kazuya as well, you go for single combos. You don't share your combos. You finish them, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't really assist if you're Sephiroth.
But we'll see if the characters stay the same, and it looks like they are going to. And it's just about a playstyle switch at this point then.
FD, a pick. The music is, I like this music. Back in the Mario days, yep.
And I like what Karma and X-Raven did off the bat, immediately letting Karma take the lead so that X-Raven can play support. Use that range instead of having to worry about that speed.
Not being afraid of being stuffed out or just getting combo though. Yeah, you need to be on the ground a little bit more. If you're Kazuya, I feel like you just need to find your footing and kind of like stop the opponent from hitting your partner so much. You know, I feel like you want to just get back in there, especially with those good hits.
Unfortunately, a little bit of a sabotage coming in from X-Raven. So where's the back throw going?
Oh, okay.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, the creativity was there. The combo was there. It's just unable to get up. Holy. Like again, the neutral, you have to be careful.
Just really good stage control from Red Team. And that seems to really be kind of the difference maker between the two. And this is a dunk into an immediately stop. Look, both of y'all are equal. Everyone losing stocks together. Apparently Mage, you're left.
I think well, the only thing is that Mage was the one taking all the stocks. He said, I would take more, please. Hand them to me. Oh.
Almost want Mage to just jump off. Take all the stocks, yours too.
Oh man. Mage is playing. He's doing the role so well, just keeping the combos going and keeping keeping the doubles flowing as well.
Oh, quite the trade. I mean, this really is kind of the Mage show right now. No one else really needs to be on it. Everyone's just making a guest appearance. This Mage is just getting rid of them all.
Special guest Falco, along with Falco. Goodness.
Yeah, that down air, back air, lining up. Sephiroth shot out the one laser. Are you going to be able to get it? Ooh, trying to get it, not able to find the mark. This could be big right now, but Mage still alive. Unfortunately, Karma, I'm sorry, but X-Raven is not.
Right, with that finally getting one stock to help out your partner, but I mean, at this point, it's just whatever. It's pretty roam right now.
Yeah. I mean, technically, can you come back? We can always talk about things in theory. But in practice, it's sometimes a little bit different, and it's going to be really, really difficult for that to happen as X-Raven down to the final stock for the green team. Going up against a Falco with 2 stocks, a Charizard with 2 stocks, and just... I really don't know what you do at this point, as the red team's probably going to try to just walk it home.
I feel like if you do get the one wing, there is a possibility you can take another 2 stocks, if possible. But they're playing, Mage and Ray are just playing so well, and it feels like it's impossible. Into the SD.
Oh, okay, all right, well, you know. That was the stock Mage didn't take earlier from himself.
And the wing isn't on deck yet. Oh God, that combo.
Poking at the shield so well, gotta love it. Okay.
Oh.
We're just just throw stocks away over here. That's what we do sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
See, had enough already.
Yeah.
Apparently, had enough. Had enough.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Oh, man. Yeah, not too happy, but I mean, you're playing against that Falcon Mage was playing
So well.
phenomenal. At a point, I'm like, this is just literally Mage just playing, and Ivysaur really is the Pokemon, like.
But still good showing either way, and it really came down to kind of that stage control. You know, just Red Team was so good at, hey, my opponents are going to be here. We're going to keep them there. We're going to, you know, keep our combos and just be in position to always help out each other. And it just kind of worked out. You know, that was really the name of the game. One of the things that separates doubles from singles.
That's true. Something you don't really see often because people don't really like playing doubles, but that Falcon Nair proved to be like the biggest combo potential tool. Same thing with Ivysaur Nair, because multi-hit, you're going to catch somebody in there, you know? So you got to be ready.
And I feel as if CO has something to share because I saw
Yeah. So I was actually talking to Justice. So Nano Nash, and Justice are sitting down. So Justice is the Min we are all familiar with up here in the north, Pacific North, and Nano Nash as well with the Bowser. And so I'm pretty excited to see that because Min in doubles, is that a thing? Well, but we're gonna find out. He's been telling me that he's been feeling a lot of just confidence, just exuberant. You can see it. He walked up and he's like, Sayo, hey, what's up? This and that. He was excited. And he says in singles, he feels really confident as well. He wants to really prove to the world that he's the best Min. So,
ooh, those are big words.
Yeah.
When, I mean, I'm not saying I'm from the East Coast. I'm not going to say that Pink Fresh is in my backyard or that the Buzz is a train trip above, but you know.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got to show us someone.
No, I always love when players have confidence because if you don't believe in yourself, why do you think someone else will?
True. True.
And that's always where it starts is, ironically enough, you need to be humble, but you also need that little bit of cockiness of I am the best and I know it to really get yourself there and commit to your decisions.
It's like saying, you know, who else got you more than yourself, you know?
Yeah. I mean, maybe moms.
Yeah, true.
Mom literally had you for 9 months before you had yourself. So she had a head start.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but sometimes she bring out the chancla. I'm like, okay, chill.
Yeah,
you know?
whoa,
maybe you don't got me. It's for your own good. Nah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, you got me or the belt got me? I don't know. Like,
oh, man. And you saw that word don't change, but here we go. Starting off here.
Getting into it, Pokemon Stadium 2. And Olimar and Diddy, very interesting team. I'm a fan of the team, low-key. I think they have a lot of potential, especially because Diddy Kong makes any character that you team with have a killing threat because of Banana.
True. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but definitely firing on all T's.
And Bowser, Min is kind of obscured. You think, you know, being a big character, you're going to be really slow. Well, Bowser not too... Oh, my God, that back air. Hold on, I'm not even going to talk about if they're slow or not. That back air.
Also, do you know if legit's the Diddy or the Olimar?
Legit is the Diddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And Klaatu must be the Olimar, yeah. So I remember hearing about Legit a while ago. He's from NorCal, I believe.
Right now, pretty good for the most part. Of course, Legit did manage to drop that stock first, but does have Banana, and Banana can be potent. All you got to do is get the trip and let Olimar clean up, or you can do it yourself with the force smash from Diddy.
There you go, though. And then clean up yourself, though. Good stuff.
Oh, you got the grab, but the Pikmin was on the platform, and unfortunately for Klaatu, was not aware.
That's so unfortunate. Why do you do that?
Whenever you first pluck it out, it happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it goes to the platform.
Yeah.
But you can grab people up there. All right, but that's, I mean, a stock did drop. Big boy Bowser is even on stocks with the yellow team. But Justice, you know, still being really evasive, still alive at 153%. Should be afraid, but definitely not playing as if they are.
So far, just the way you're able to just keep
them. No.
Oh, no.
The Bowser side B does so much to anyone else that gets hit, aside from the person he grabs. So if you're below Bowser, as you witness, legit dropping a stock at, what was that, 90%?
It feels really bad because you feel like you want to disrupt the move to save your partner, but if you mess up, that's your stop, buddy.
Absolutely. Yeah, this time walked away and Plateau actually doing it the correct way, punishing Bowser afterwards.
Hey, you can only punish at the peak of the rise. You know, the rise of it. That's when you want to punish it before it falls down. But still, legit with only one stock left, 84%. And to find a way back, get back into the game. Klaatu doing pretty well, but man, it's just a struggle when you're off stage against Min.
Absolutely, and I mean, trying to make it back, and fortunately going to make it back, but only because Justice wants to actually help out their teammate Nano Ash. Okay, that LB could be big on the punish. Got the back throw. I was wondering if we are going to see an up throw or not. Goes for the 2-frame, does not get it. Legit, you got the banana out, but what are you going to do with it? Apparently it goes away immediately after.
Yeah. Actually saved him because he got the Koopa Claw and landed on the banana, so. Okay, good stuff.
Worked out. You got to try to get rid of this Min stock so fast.
But how can you do it when you got this gigantic reptile just stopping you?
Oh, no.
It's like you're really playing Mario Brothers right now.
Oh, and the stock has been taken. Okay. Oh, LB, yeah, you held that ledge a little bit too long, and unfortunately, your teammate Legit was not able to clear the ledge for you.
And not the Legit right there, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, monkey flip. Ooh, I like the mix-up. Instead of going for the full hit, he goes for the jump on there. And mix up, gets a little damage right there. And it's looking really hard to deal with this Diddy Kong, even when you do 2v1.
Yeah. Where was this earlier? Not sure, but hopefully Legit can keep it up. Oh, I thought we were going to see get up attack.
That's messed up.
Yeah, but he's doing it too close. You can get up attack that.
Oh. All
right. Wait, there is a little bit of hope. Okay. Hit the Bowser back. Oh, missed the forward there. Goes for a second one. Trying to force this stock. Trying to get the edge guard. Oh, but the Flame Breath again from Nano Ash just to equalize her in this 2v1.
That Flame Breath is just so good, especially stuffing out in doubles, because that means your opponent's stuck in there. You can do anything you want if you're teaming up with this Bowser.
Yep, there's the Flame Breath.
That's scary to deal with. Yeah, there it is.
You know, the Flame Breath is saying, hey, you can only stay here so long. I know you're worried about me trying to cover your neutral get up, but instead I think you're going to jump in here before there for your trouble.
That forward is so good. It hits all the way up here, all the way down here. Covers everything. What else do you want?
Some insurance.
Some insurance.
But the legit insurance, not the one that only covers your Monday through Wednesday.
That's true.
You know?
Oh, man. But yeah, we all saw Justice was holding down the fort so well. He was able to just keep up, help out his partner, and even just stuff out opponents when they're trying to come in. It's so hard to deal with Min, especially with the way Justice is playing. He's only paying attention to the moments where it really matters the most, and he's just able to keep everything as a foundation, you know? And you would have thought that was Nano Nash because of Bowser, you know? Yeah. Big character, save your stocks, hold on. Min, though.
A little surprised to see the character switch, mainly because the Olimar wasn't dying. Remember, the Olimar only had 2 stocks, and Legit had a really early death off of that Bowser side beat. So I'm a little surprised. I think, you know, you cleaned up a little bit, and you actually could have taken it with some minor changes. But they opted to go Piranha Plant, and we'll see if it helps out.
Yeah. It does seem like you're feeling a little bit more cleaner. That's what it seems like. Maybe he's more familiar with this character. But then Oliver was definitely putting more work, I feel, so far. But hey, you know what? Justice is 8%. You need to do something about this Min, though.
Yeah.
I feel that's the biggest deal when it comes to dealing with this team up.
You know, Legit still dropping that stock. I mean, you do have the Poison Breath. That could help get some damage maybe onto the Min.
Stay away from that. Please.
Ooh, good edge guard. You need one more hit on the Bowser, not able to find its mark.
Yeah. Look at this coverage. Goodness. Able to keep up right there. Good stuff. The banana going to come into play. Not going to get much. Actually whiffing that grab, and he's just in his face. He's actually setting up for his partner, but his partner not able to like kind of get the read on that.
Yeah.
Deal with that banana in your face. What are you going to do?
And just Justice, I mean, you said Justice was feeling confident. Maybe this is why. You're still sub 50% a minute and a half into this. You know, just someone needs to stop you, but I don't think anyone on the screen can.
Yeah, for real. Really. The Just the consistency of being everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Absolutely. Having that kill power, being evasive as ever, getting that double jump at the right time. 120, almost dropping the stock. Legit trying to force it. You saw scheming, waiting out there, but still not enough to put Justice down.
There's again. Oh, that's interesting. Because, you know, Tough Guy is it's the mechanic, but Piranha's jab actually went through all that.
All right. Stock finally is dropped. I mean, stock count's actually even for teams. Just Piranha Plant is above 100%, so it's not fully even. Gotta imagine Piranha Plant in jeopardy of losing that stock at any moment.
It also feels like with Bowser, it feels like he has 2 stocks left.
Yeah. Big boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, no. Oh, you were late.
Damn, you're so close.
Justice was so sure that Legit was actually going to pull the trigger and do a throw. Reacted late, actually.
Yeah. Wasn't ready for the grab release, unfortunately. All right.
Something else we're not seeing is that you can off a Diddy Hump do a semi-hop, a semi-jump, or the semi-spike, and actually your opponent gets stunned for a little bit, and that is a free smash attack. Which, by the way, Ash is not taking the stock.
That's true, huh?
I mean, Justice is like, I'll do it myself, and even though we were talking about how long Justice stayed alive, at the end of the day, maybe it doesn't matter, as it's a 2 versus 1 scenario as you're on your final stock for the red team.
I gotta say, maybe the switch was the case here because, I mean, look at the way they're playing. They're more solid, more together. Maybe they're just used to playing this team more often, because you saw the way Legit was playing at the very end of last game, just being so evasive and so confident, and playing with the Olimar, it just felt like it wasn't doing it.
Maybe.
But with the plant? Okay.
They also may have double-teamed Nano Ash. Maybe take advantage of the bigger character and say, hey, you're either take the stock from your teammate and that's how we're get rid of it, or you're let us do a 2v1 and we're confident in winning that.
I'm coming in pretty close. Need to find a way to seal this deal before... oh, okay, there you go.
That works.
Yeah.
We take it.
That's banana, bro.
Okay. Ooh, nice shot.
I like that.
I'm with it. I support this. I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta pay attention now. You know, I was over there actually. I was actually commentating, looking back here. I don't know how I did it,
Just
but you know,
lounging
I was just like, "Yo, really good forward it." Like,
Oh, man.
but no, definitely good adjustments. It's hard to say was it just a character switch, which is possible as you were mentioning. Definitely a lot cleaner play. Definitely looked a lot more comfortable. Or was it just saying, let's get rid of the Bowser first? I do recall when that used to be a strategy. If one person's really difficult to kill, then you just double team the teammate. You say, you stay over there, it's fine, but you're going to get 2 stocks. Your opponent will get, your teammate will get 4, because we're just going to run through your teammate's stocks.
It might be the gameplay again here. We're going to Town and City. You know, talked about this earlier. Small blast zones, making it a little bit easier to kill off the side, which all these characters do a pretty good job of. I don't know exactly. Well, Piranha Plant likes to kill off the top, so it might be a little more difficult, which makes sense that this is the counter pick. Okay. Doing so well so far. Both teams are doing pretty well. Okay, good stuff. Gonna chase on. Gonna try to get that team combo. Unfortunate stuff. Gonna hit your partner though. There's some things you just gotta be aware of. And it looks like Legit and Klaatu are doing a really good job.
Way better.
Oh my
This
god.
is night and day compared to game number 1. You know, they're looking a lot more healthy. The combos are coming through, but that stock is still gone. Justice is definitely serving it. Unfortunately, if you're against Legit, you're like, good job, Justice.
Good job, Justice.
Good job, Justice.
For real. Oh my god. The amount of pressure is, you can definitely see it. You can feel the tension in the game right now.
Yeah.
It just feels like whoever's going to take the next stock is, you know, going to continue to kind of overwhelm the next 2 players. What just happened?
Everyone's just going everywhere.
Oh, he actually saved him. So the Bowser hit Klaatu, the Piranha Plant, but the Monkey Flip caught him and saved him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do wonder if you are... Okay, good conversion right there. Just fully aware that Justice was going to swing and just rolled behind, got the down to into the up smash. But I was going to say maybe Legit should slow it down just a little bit. You know, your teammate's not losing the stock. Just pack on the damage bit by bit, but preserve your stock a little bit more.
Piranha Plant is doing well, but you don't want to let this happen again. You see how this Nano Dash is just kind of just stuffing out everything, and then in an instant, you know, get a grab, start doing some more damage. I feel like you just got to be a little bit more careful. And Legit can control that by slowing down the pace.
Absolutely.
It is a team effort here. Both teams are on their second stocks. But as soon as I say that, man, I gotta stop talking sometimes.
I mean, Justice is finding this kill when it's needed, and Min Min really displaying that kill power that he possesses.
Watch out, be careful.
So much pressure. The forward smash clinking! Would have been huge otherwise.
Being able to stuff out everything right now. Now she's dealing with the Diddy. KLADU coming from behind. Can get this Lizard off the stage, maybe? Oh, no.
Trying to sneak that back air in, doesn't connect.
Gotta go for the edge guard, not gonna do it much. Unfortunate stuff. And now they're split up. You see this? Oh, hell no.
Good punish. But the forward smash didn't take it. I mean, yes, it was coast to coast, but you're over 150. How? How, Sway?
That's not healthy, man. That's not healthy. Well, okay, a little mix up right there. I like it. 177 on the Bowser. Gonna take a stop. All that rage. Stay away from that Lizard, man.
Whoa, dangerous game. Side B actually onto Nano Ash. The shell is intangible, but I guess it missed that hitbox. Fortunately got the down air. Double dip. We double dipped. Legit. Definitely just Death was knocking on the door and saying, you know what? We are going to get victory even if it comes down to me.
What a game changer right there. Just knew exactly what he needed to do at that moment, and the types had turned. You thought it was going to be even. God damn, the power behind all this.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just seal the deal. If Legit can just close this out and KLADU can assist, or however you want to do it, it just seems Legit is just taking over the game.
Luke, take your time right now. You have 3 minutes to play with, 2v1 scenario. The last thing you want to happen is for either of you to lose a stock and have a 1v1, especially when Min Min is up. And there's a semi-spike that was referenced earlier from the Diddy hump in Legit and KLADU. If you looked at game 1, you would say they had no chance. Game 2 was a struggle, and game 3 was just beautiful play through and through. Congratulations. Yeah. Well-fought victory.
That was probably one of the most hyped sets I've seen today.
the 2 scoops from Legit saying
man.
1, 2.
Double dip.
Like,
Not too much dip on your chip, buddy.
Oh, that was clean.
Oh, man.
And it was needed.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where you saw the hit, you saw the Nair, and you're like, well, Nair can burst it down there, but he's too low. You need at least 2 if you want to really impact this match.
Mm-hmm.
And managed to do it.
And the perfect time, too. Perfect time.
Yeah. And that is our time.
Yeah, we're about to sign off.
Appreciate the commentary. Feel free to choose a follow. You can see me at Logic_VGBC on Twitter. The rest of my social medias are there.
Yeah. Hope this guy gets certified. Deserves it.
We're gonna a couple more majors. A couple more majors on this side. Bring me out more to the West Coast.
Yeah, please. We need you over here. Oh yeah. Sale signing off. You can find me at RCS Sale. You guys already know me from. If you guys are from the PNW, so take it easy. Have yourself a good one.
And it was a pleasure. Do not go too far away because there will be more.
Yeah.